fuck me up. My bad, y'all. Bitch, I thought I was hearing an echo.
Young niggas run the streets. My 40 cal on me, stick it right between the seats. A mirror jeans pudgy. New Versace sneakers out your budget. Off-white jacket. Fuck niggas can't touch me. Hustle hard, I got plaques out. Today I wanna bring a couple racks out. Hotline, bling, beating packs out. A fish on my line. Finally got them spitting stacks out. So what I did, swipe that motherfucker till it maxed out. The boy from the ghetto, I learned to kick the table when I wanna shake the jello. The word on the streets, I got them bags for the LO. No talking in the sheets, I play these hoes like a cello. Hello, I kick more shit and got more flavor. I be ducked off somewhere exclusive with no neighbors. You can see me in the room where the money getting made. I just paid $50 for a dope boy fade. I stayed down on my hustle, ran the racks up. I finally got my shit clicking. I was down bad, fucked up and scuffed up, and all I do is eat chicken. We set the tones in the streets, real niggas made bones in the streets. You focus on your shit, watch that money go up. It ain't too many of them out there that's fucking with us.
Crosstown born like Saddam, but a big human straps in every palm. Need an octopus to get to him. Chopper with the drum off his head, Takashi lips loose. Ghost possess the bomb, I'm alarm, how this shit move. I died, came back and bought pressure. Your flow fell off, it lost self. Me back boss, a go-getter. In the transport, gotta eat that cost, I know better. Elemental shit, I just float through the building. Gucci loafed up, got your hate on, kill them. Pickpocket flow, so the hoes gon' feel them. When your plank moving slow, it's like the panoramic anthem. You think you kinda smart, think you floating on my wave. Till you find yourself floating in the ocean with fillets. Package goes to custom plug from Kuwait. No need to know the language, I just know get paid.
I stayed down on my hustle, ran the racks up. I finally got my shit clicking. I was down bad, fucked up and scuffed up, and all I do is eat chicken. We set the tones in the streets, real niggas made bones in the streets. You focus on your shit, watch that money go up. It ain't too many of them out here that's fucking with us.
Oh, it's your boy Marita boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Ooh, we got an eventful day. I got a lot of topics to go through. I got a lot of videos to make. So we're gonna make this live. Let's say an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours long. Excuse me, and then I'm gonna get into editing these regular videos. I would have did it earlier, but I told you I got 2 jobs, man. I be working like a mug, bro. When I leave my house, like 6, 7 o'clock, I don't get home till the next morning. You know what I'm saying? So I might get home around 11, 12 o'clock in the morning. I'll be tired. You know what I mean? So, but I got me a little rest last night, and I was off one of my jobs. So now I got a little energy. I'm washing clothes, cooking, went to pay a couple bills. Yeah, so now I'm finna get into these topics with y'all. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna say this too, man. First, I'm gonna give y'all shots. Because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Shout out to SLK, did it, man. Yo, shout out to Yellow Diamond. What's up, Yellow? I miss you, boo. You know I love my Dominican sisters, man. Que lo que, my name? Que lo que, Yellow Diamond. What's up, chick? Chick 1000, aka the Chick 1K, man. That's my girl, man. My girl been rocking with me for a long time. You know what I'm talking? She been rocking with me for a long time. She's still here. So salute to my home girl, the Chicks 1000, aka Chick 1K. Shout out to It's Angie, baby. I like your name, Angie. I ain't gonna care. I like your name. It's some of y'all be coming up with some creative. Man, I can't cook, Yellow Diamond. It's some of y'all be coming up with some creative names, and I just like saying them. I like your name, Angie, baby. I like your name. I really, really do. I really, really do. Okay, so look, man, listen. Let's get into it. So today we got on the dock, we got Lil Baby. Man, evidently Lil Baby like his tangerine tamed. Lil Baby like his tangerine tamed. He like his salad toast. He like his soup up to the boot. He like to be, what they call it, fingered. No, what they call it? Damn, what's the word they say? I don't know, man. He like his Optimus Prime primed. You know what I'm saying? He like his Ree. Ricola. Damn, little baby. Not only do he like his salad toss, his Optimus Prime primed, you know what I'm talking about? His chinky eye. He like his chinky eye played with. You know the chinky eye? He like his chinky eye played with, right? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he paying good money to get his chinky eye chinkied. You know what I'm talking about? He paying good money to get his salad tossed up in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Man, they say goddamn little baby throw them legs back in the air like a transformer, my nigga. You'll think he turned into a McLaren. Woo! They say little baby got a little monster inside. They say little baby got a motor on this hood. They say goddamn little baby just throw them legs back and you just heard the transformer sound. He just turned into a McLaren. You know what I'm talking about? Say it ain't so, little baby. Say it ain't so. That girl said, goddamn, little baby leg just went back like some butterfly doze. Hey, like he was like, ooh, I've been waiting on her. Ooh, this what I've been wanting. He ain't want the box. He ain't want none of that. All he wanted was his self played with. That what that lady said, man. Allegedly. Man, what we gonna talk about, little baby? Man, we also got some breaking news hit the airways, man. They say Yungeen Ace, popular Atlanta rapper, he got snitching allegations on his jacket. I saw some of the video, y'all. I saw what they talked about, so we gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. Full disclosure, I like Yungeen Ace, and I'm from Florida, so you know, Florida boy, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know me, one thing about me, I got to call it like I see it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. When I became a blogger, I understood that. Okay, so I used to rap, right? So, and another thing, that first song you heard, that intro song, that's me with my homeboy, D-Boy. D-Boy's a famous rapper in Florida, and that's me on the second verse, that's him on the first verse, and that's him on the hook. So, and the name of the song is Off-White. So, yeah. So, I used to be a rapper, right? It's a very nice song. I use it in my theme music. So, anyway, but when I became a blogger, I understood that you're not going to be able to be friends with these rappers because you're going to be telling these rappers business, and that's not going to sit well with them. You see what I'm saying? So I already understood that. That's why I be paying attention to a lot of these bloggers when they be giving y'all information. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all know the ones when they talk, they kind of talk like they're trying to straddle the fence. They don't really go all the way in and give you the information that you know is most likely true, and you know that when you listen to the situation, you know damn well what's going on here, but you'll get those bloggers that'll stop right before they give you the juice, because what they trying to do is they trying to make sure that they don't piss off the rappers. I ain't with that shit. I don't like that shit. Nigga, just tell it. Do your job. Don't be biased. You know what I'm saying? You are a journalist now. You made yourself a journalist. We made ourselves journalists. You're a journalist now. That rap shit, that being cool with them rappers and all that shit over with, dog. Know what I'm saying? So do your goddamn job. That's the problem with a lot of these bloggers. They want to be rappers. Be honest with you. A lot of them want to be rappers. And you're talking to somebody who used to rap. But I understood that when you cross over, that other life is dead, bro. Unless you want to get back door. You feel what I'm saying? Or unless you want your content to be tainted because you were scared to go all the way in on a rapper because you want to be cool with that rapper. You know what I'm saying? So even though Yungeen Ace from Florida, I got to give my honest opinion. Also, we're gonna talk about FBG Butta, man. Listen, man. I told y'all I like Butta, man. Listen, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Man, listen. I like FBG Butta, man, but we all know what's up with FBG Butta, man. FBG Butta, ever since the Italian beef and cheese, this and that there. So a video done hit the airways, man. Butta crying when the police came and took him to jail, this and that there, whatever. Also, Butta has came out and said that he's dropping the FBG. He said he's a civilian now. I want to get into it, talk about how you guys feel about that. And a lot of people feel like the reason why Butta is coming out saying he's a civilian now is because that we pretty much know that Butta is one of the people that came to light in that FBG Duck murder investigation in the paperwork as one of the people that was giving the police information. Now, we got Butta pretty much locked into this cooperator. They say that the cooperator was a brother to Jakira Barnes. He was at the scene. He was involved in a situation where Jakira lost her life. He was actually shot in the same incident where Jakira lost her life. That can only be one person. Butta, the only person that was there, that was shot, and the only person that's supposed to be her so-called brother. So we know it's you, Butta. You see what I'm saying? And Butta know now that we know it's him. You know what I'm saying? So I think Butta is looking at how Trench's News played it, and he's taking this civilian role now. You know what I'm saying? And but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. Also, Charleston White. We all know that Charleston White and Aiden Ross, popular streamer, big time streamer, was finna go into some business ventures, and it went left when Charleston White got into it with Prime, who's one of Aiden Ross's closest friends, and they had a back and forth, and it kind of just threw a monkey wrench in the whole scenario. And from that point, Charleston White did what Charleston White did and just went to bashing Aiden Ross, calling him racial slurs and stuff like that, saying that he tried to play him and this and that there. Then Aiden Ross came back and went on DJ Academic, was trying to explain DJ Academic and the hip hop community. Don't get it twisted. It's no coincidence that Aiden Ross went on DJ Academic to explain this. He went on DJ Academic to explain this because he saw that black people or Charleston White's following was classifying Aiden Ross as a racist, and he was saying that they believed Charleston White when they said that Aiden Ross set him up. So Aiden Ross then tried to do some Tai Chi. This is me and my homeboy called Tai Chi. It's like Kung Fu. It's like defensive Kung Fu. It's like chess. It's like verbal manipulation. You know what I mean? Mental, verbal manipulation. That's not what Tai Chi is, but that's what me and my homeboy call Tai Chi is. You know what I mean? When somebody try to say something, finesse you, do something slick, and then you hit them back with a nice little finesse move, you be like Tai Chi. You know what I mean? So that's what me and my homeboy call Tai Chi. And that's what Aiden Ross just tried to do. He went on DJ Academic on purpose to voice his side of the situation because he saw that he was getting backlash from the African American community, and he wanted to let it be known on Academic's platform, who got a lot of African American hip hop influence, his side of the story. Now, my question is, Aiden Ross said that he had a deal already lined up for Charleston White. It was already going down. It was already, Aiden Ross put a lot of people on. He got a lot of pull with a lot of these Kick and Twitch and a lot of these streaming sites and stuff, so he can get you on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're good at making content. Somebody got a following like Charleston White. And this is what Charleston White went there for. But when Aiden went on Academic, he was saying, yeah, me and Charleston, I already had the deal. The deal was going down, this and that there. Now, my question is this. We're going to get into it. Did Charleston White blow his deal with Aiden Ross, or was Aiden Ross capping? You know what I'm saying? Was Aiden Ross just saying that shit now because the situation came out how it came out? We're going to get into it. I just want you guys to think about that. Shout out to Illuminagro. That's my boy, Illuminegro. I like his name, man. I like his name, too. Also, man, we got Young Turk, man, from the Hot Boys, man. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Young Turk, 1/4 of the group Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, Lil Wayne, Cash Money Millionaires. You know what I'm saying, man? He done came out, him and Boosie got a little beef going on because Hot Boy Turk came out and said that Kodak Black was not wrong for doing the song with 6ix9ine, and then Boosie clapped back in a song and said that he heard that Turk got snitch allegations on his jacket. Also, quite a few people in the YouTube screen, shout out to my boy Music 101, had divulged that he was in contact with Turk's co-defendant, and Turk co-defendant was alluding to that Turk may have snitched on him when they got into a certain situation with the law. Also, it was a young lady that was on Music 101 channel. I can't remember her name, but let me tell you something. She sounds like she's from New Orleans. I really like listening to her. She got a lot of talent. I forgot her name. I wish I knew her name, man, because I really would give her a shout out. But she is from Louisiana, and she was telling us that it's been allegations of Turk messing around with the alphabet community. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, Turk went on he went on Drink Champs, if y'all remember a while back, and Nori was asking him some very controversial questions about his statements about his sexuality and the things that people have alleged Turk to be involved in. You know, it seemed like Turk got a little monster inside. Seemed like Turk got a little Mexican. Turk got a little zesty Mexican in his head. Do it, Turkelito. Do it. Turk got a little zesty Mexican in his head. I got a little evil Mexican in my head. Turk got a little zesty Mexican in his head. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Also, we're going to talk about Keefy D. If y'all know who Keefy D is, Keefy D, one of them guys that was allegedly involved with the Tupac Shakur murder back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm going to say this to it. So recently, the police hit Keefy D house, and they arrested Keefy D, and they trying to put Keefy D in jail for the murder of Tupac. Damn near 25, 30 years later. Tupac died in 1996. Now, the reason how this came about is because Keefy D was granted some sort of immunity if he divulged to the police what happened the night of Tupac's murder. Keefy D told the police that his nephew Orlando Anderson murdered Tupac after Tupac and his guys jumped on him in I think it's the MGM, the night of the Mike Tyson fight. And but Keefy D put himself on the scene, put himself in the car, which is you're guilty as well. You know what I'm saying? I would have never did no shit like that. Why don't Keefy D just shut the fuck up? I'm gonna just be honest with you. Why do you just shut the fuck up, Keefy D? You a goddamn fool in my book. But anyway, they talking about his ass going to jail for the murder of Tupac 30 years later. Orlando Anderson was killed a little bit after Tupac was murdered, so they can't put him in jail. But Keefy D, dumbass, since he been going all doing these interviews, talking on Vlad TV, finna put his own self in jail for the murder of Tupac 30 years fucking later. What a goddamn fool. Also, on the docket, we got T-Rail, man. Y'all don't know who T-Rail is. T-Rail is a popular singer. Kind of put you in the mind of a poor man's Rod Wave, but at the same time, he do got some good songs, man. He got a nice song called My Dog with Boosie. I like a couple of T-Rail songs, and he been grinding for a little minute, so shout out to T-Rail. But T-Rail was on tour with Young Blue. Young Blue asked him to go on tour with him, and Boosie had posted T-Rail, and I think T-Rail commented on the post, and once Young Blue seen that, he kicked T-Rail off the tour, and T-Rail went to live, and he voiced his displeasure. He was almost in tears. You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't understand why Young Blue would cut him off the tour just because he was, you know, still cool with Boosie, being that Boosie is the one that helped T-Rail out in his career when he was first starting. And I get T-Rail. T-Rail was on some stuff like, man, your beef with Boosie ain't my beef with Boosie. I'm here. I'm cool with you. I'm here to get money. I'm here to do my job. Just because I'm cool with Boosie still don't mean that I'm not cool with you. It's all business, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just making sure that I still pay homage to somebody who helped me out. But Young Blue wasn't hearing that shit. But Young Blue kicked his fat ass right off that goddamn tour. And goddamn T-Rail is sitting crying on live talking about everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. So we're going to talk about that too. Shout out Jason Follower of Christ. Shout out Jason Follower of Christ. But before we get into it, I got a question, y'all. I got a question. Y'all know I got to keep it real. Listen, man. Listen, man, listen, bro. Y'all know how I always be talking about, you know what I'm saying? I be talking about God, this and that. I be like, man, God be looking out for me, boy. You know what I'm saying? I keep praising him because, man, I've been through so much stuff, man. I told you, man, like when my mom was supposed to be, you know, dead, they told me to pull a plug on her, and then I didn't, and then she came back. You know what I'm saying? We had 3-4 more years with her, you know what I'm saying? Talking, everything was cool. I done seen God save my life. I done almost been shot a bunch of times, car accidents, all type of stuff that God brought me through. You know what I'm saying? Some hard times, some tough times, this and that God brought me through. But I got a question, y'all. I'm finna get gangster real quick here, y'all. I'm finna get gangster. I'm finna look at this thing from another perspective. Do God help us with licks? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes when you know what I'm saying, you finna go do something you ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You ask God for protection. You ask God for, you know what I'm talking about? Do God help us with licks? Do God help us come home, you know what I'm saying, safely? I got a question, because let me tell y'all something just happened to me today, right? Today. Listen, today. Look, check this out. Hit that like button. Listen, man. I went to the motherfucking store, dog. You know what I'm talking about? I put some money on my card, right? I like to pay my bills off of like my chime cards or something like that, not my bank cards. I always put my bill money on another card. That way the motherfuckers that money just can't be taken out my bank account, goddamn it, and I wake up and that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? So I went to put some money on my card, right? I went to put $200 on my card, right? So when I went to put the money on my card at Walmart, because I was buying groceries too, they told me the system was down. They took my money. They tried to do the transaction. They told me the system was down, but the shit it didn't work. So they gave me my money back. They gave me a receipt. They told me, hey, look, you know, the system down. You know, it didn't work. Whatever. I say, all right, cool. Boom. Went on, got my groceries, paid for my groceries. Then I go to another store that I knew that you could put money on your chime card, because I told you I still got some bills to pay. So boom, I put the money on the card. They gave my receipt, boom, 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 this and that. So I go home, put my groceries up, put my clothes in the washer, this and that. I fuck around and check my chime. How about I got $400 in that motherfucker, y'all? I got $400 in there. Now I got a question, dog. Did God help me with that lick, dog? Y'all got to give me the game, dog. Yeah, hey, look, man. Did God help me with the lick, dog? Who was that, dog? I sure gave him his praise. I sure said, thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you. I sure said, thank you, Jesus. Bro, I got $400 in that motherfucker right now. On God, nigga. And goddamn it, I ain't put the two. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't ever supposed to do it. In the name of Jesus. I swear to God. I said, thank you, Jesus. I swear to God. I swear so. Hey, thank you, Lord Jesus. My God is awesome. He can move a mountain, bring me through the river, hide me from the rain. I said that thing like I'm ghetto. My God is awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, look, we're finna get into it, man. We're finna talk about beef and cheese. Butta. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out Kenny Presto. Yo. Illuminegro said he definitely do. I'm telling you, bro. Look, we finna get into it, man. We finna talk about LBG Butta. We finna play this video of Butta crying when it was time for him to go to jail. When it's done with this video, I'm gonna talk about something. I'm gonna talk about something. I'm gonna tell you something, dog.
Oh my God.
You don't have anywhere else you can
My mama, oh my God. My mama,
He's
gonna
take your laces off.
y'all see me jail. In front of my daughter and my son. 14 years old. What am I going to jail for not charging the parent? What did I do?
Just you can't stay at this location.
What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I have my daughter here with me, y'all.
Can you grab him some socks, please?
Good, I'm gonna sleep with you.
Socks.
Okay. You hear what we're saying? You don't have to go back. You have somewhere else to go. You just cannot stay here.
I did the big thing.
Amen. I sure thank God. Hey, Illuminegro say, man, he look out for his children. Shout out to Mr. Clean Anthony. He say, I need a lick like that. I swear, bro, I gave the people the money and everything. They gave me the receipt and everything. Like, nah, it didn't work, man. Here go your $200 back. the system down. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I went to the other place. Shout out to Camille Kimball. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre Jones. Salute, brother. So I went to the other place, you know what I'm saying, and put the money on there. You know, everything was cool. But some just say check the account. So I checked that big got $400 in there. He said, no, why did he hit that high note like that? Okay, so listen, man, if y'all ain't know that video we're just watching, man, that video FBG Butta, FBG.com, bunch of Kyra Barnes, Play Brother, or whatever, Chicago rapper, you know what I'm saying? Definitely known in these YouTube screens. And that was Butta being taken to jail. It looks like to me that he was at his mother's residence and he wasn't supposed to be staying there. And I heard somebody in these YouTube screens say that Butta's mama called the police on him. I know normal people, y'all can't understand that, but let me tell y'all something. When you growing up in the hood and you done seen a lot of these toxic family dynamics, man, that shit ain't nothing new, man. I done seen that shit happen a bunch of times, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't nothing, dog. That's the type of toxicity that we be living in when we, inner city, urban community people. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing. Shout out to Q Ball. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening here, though. I'm gonna break it down to y'all. What happened to Butta. So y'all know Butta done came out and said that he dropping the FBG off his name. He said he's a civilian. He said he tired of the streets, this and that. Now let me tell you what happened to Butta, dog. Butta right then was having a breakthrough, y'all. Butta was having a breakthrough. Let me tell you what them tears right there was. Them was them tears of I'm tired. Them was them tears of I'm tired of going through this shit that I've been going through all my life. I'm tired. On top of the fact that he now knows that the world knows that he is a snitch. On top of the fact that he keep going to jail. On top of the fact that he done been shot. He done lost Kyra. He done lost Duck. He done lost Brick. He been dissed by Dutchy and what's the other one? What's Dutchy and what's the other one name? The FBG, the last of the FBG boys. I can't think of bro name right off the top of my head, but he getting dissed by them. They telling him that he ain't FBG no more. Listen, them is tears of tired. Them is tears of I need to change something. Those are tears of the walls are closing in on me. I can't catch a break. I can't do nothing right. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Butta be on Molly. We seen Butta pop Molly on DJU. Molly makes people emotional, especially after the come down. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely believing that the drugs are playing a part in it too. You see what I'm saying? But trust what I'm telling you. Butta is having what they call a come to life moment, a breakthrough moment where he realizing that he tired. He got to make a decision. Now, is he gonna be serious about it? I don't know. But I full disclosure, dog. Full disclosure. Let me tell you something. Y'all know one thing about me. I ain't no hypocrite, dog. I gotta tell it. I told y'all, I'm like Eminem on 8 Mile, goddammit. I'm gonna tell my business before anybody else tell my business, bro. I done been in Butta's situation where goddamn when the police finna take me to jail, I cried, dog. I ain't even tell you no motherfucking lie. So my body cam footage come out, goddamn it, y'all gonna be like, goddamn, Marita told me first, and I'm goddamn sure finna tell you right motherfucking now. So y'all wanna hear the story? You wanna hear? Here it go. All right, so look. Me and a chick that I was dating, we had moved into this apartment, right? I paid for the apartment, yada yada this, yada yada that. You know, I was doing my thing. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. I'm finna tell y'all the funny story, y'all. Y'all finna laugh. Y'all know Marita got the funny story. This story about me. I'm finna give y'all a joke, give y'all a laugh about me. Just check it out. Check it out. Now hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hey, look. So check it. So check it out, right? So the apartment wasn't but a 1-bedroom, right? So she asked me, could her brother come stay? I said, nah, I ain't rocking like that. But the apartment in her name, y'all know how we do in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Apartment in her name, but I'm paying the bills or whatever, But at the same time, it's in her name. You know how that shit go. That's why I got everything in my own motherfucking name now. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something, fellas. That is the truth. Get shit in your own fucking name. That way a motherfucker can't put you out, if they ain't got all the control over the apartment. Because women will do it if you piss them off or you do some fuck shit or however it go. So yo, what's up, audio? What's up, yo? So anyway, check it out. The brother, she ended up moving the brother in anyway. The niggas thought niggas to sleep on the floor. You know what I'm saying? He had a little Amax. He used to sleep on the, you know, in the living room or whatever, right? So I tell the nigga, right? I say, bro, check this out. I say, look, what I want you to do is I want you to give your sister $200 a month. I say, I don't want no money. I say, I want you to give to your sister. He like, all right. So maybe like 2-3 months go past. He don't give her no money. So I step back down on him. I'm like, hey, I'm saying, bro, you ain't gonna give your sister no money. Like, this your sister, bro. Like, you staying here, bro. You working. You ain't gonna give your sister. You clean every motherfucking day. You ain't gonna give your sister no motherfucking money. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give her some money, this and that. So about another month rolled past. I step back down on the nigga. I'm like, hey, look, bro. I'm saying, what's up with that money? It's 4 months now. That's $800 motherfucking dollars. This money rolling up, and you still staying here. You got to make a decision. The nigga said something to me slick, right? I can't remember what he said, but he said something real slick. When he said something slick, I happened to be standing in the kitchen, y'all. Bro, I had a pot. I got the pot. I threw the pot at him, right? When I threw the pot at him, he ducked the pot. When he came up, I was only with a 2-piece. Bop, bop. I hit him in the side of the head, and then I caught him with an uppercut and hit him in his lip. When I hit him in his lip, I scooped him. I grabbed his waist and took him to the ground. Boom! When I took him to the ground, I pushed his head in the ground, and I started pounding on his face like it's him, right? So then, by that time, my girl, she's screaming. She done went next door and got the neighbor. The neighbor done came. It's a dude. He done grabbed me up off of him. When he grabbed me up off of him, I ran in the kitchen, grabbed a knife. When I got I told you I be blacking out, boy. That shit be real. Look, I went in the kitchen, grabbed a knife. When I grabbed a knife, the nigga ran. He was gone. Everybody parted like the Red Sea then. The nigga gone, right? He gone. So everybody out of there, right? So next thing I know, I'm back in the house. I look at my hand bleeding. I'm hot. I'm mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That shit done went down, right? Next thing I know, the police come. I don't know, maybe the neighbors or somebody called the police. So when the police come, they got me. They talking to me. They asked me what went on. I say, man, we just had an argument, this and that. So they got him at the other end of the apartment complex. They talking to him or whatever. I don't know what they saying to him or whatever. But all I know is my girl, she's standing down there with them. I'm standing over here with the police by myself. They keep asking me what's going on. They ask me, was anything violent? I say, no, it was nothing violent. We just had an argument, this and that there, this and that there. They were like, what's going on? I was like, look, man, I just want the man it's just about time for him to leave. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He don't live here. It's just time for him to leave. You know, if y'all could just, escort him off the premises, that's cool, this and that there. They're like, okay, just here. We're going to talk to you. We're going to talk to him. We're going to see what's going on. But nothing violent happened. I said, no, ain't nothing violent happened. Everything cool, man. This and that there. I looked down on my hand. My hand was bleeding because the goddamn knife, I had to cut myself when I with the knife. So I'm trying to hide the blood, you know what I'm saying, on my motherfucking hand. So they talking to me. So they talking to me real nice. So, but I done been to jail a lot of times. So you can kind of tell whether you're going to jail or whether you ain't going to jail. So I'm looking at the situation. It looking like I'm not going to jail. So I'm like, okay, cool, everything cool. Nigga, all I know is the motherfucker said, it started, hey, look, the motherfucker said, yeah, you're not going to jail. Everything's going to be cool. Just that, they talking to me real good. Next thing I know, I see the motherfuckers, I see about 2-3 more cars pull up. The motherfuckers came up and surrounded the motherfucker and said, yeah, we need you to put your hands behind your back. Hey, bro, the bitches turned me around and put my hands behind my back. Soon as they put my hands behind my back, it started raining, y'all. I'm talking about instantly. When the handcuffs got on me, it just started raining like out of the blue. I swear to God, I just put my head down on the police car and just started crying. I put my head down on the hood of the police car and I just started crying. And I fell out to my knees with a long hey, the motherfucker took me to jail. Because in my mind, bro, I could not understand how the fuck I'm going to jail. This is my crib. This fuck nigga just a guest. And Them people took my motherfucking ass to jail. Hey, we need to get that body cam footage, dog. I swear to God, bro. Listen. I put my. Hey, the people say you going to jail. I swear to God, I just dropped my head on the hood of the police car and said, I don't know where them motherfucking tears came from, bro. Listen, I did what they call that shit, and I cried. That old song. And I cried. I cried. Who that old singer that sung that song? Y'all know that old song. Hey, that's how I was crying in that motherfucker, dog. Hey, I went on with the jail. The bitch burned me. I got out the next day, though. Hey, look. Hey, and the bitch ain't pressed no charges, dog. Because I ain't do no statement. He ain't do no statement. They just took me to jail just because they thought we was fighting or whatever. I ain't, bro, when I went I ain't never have to go back to court or nothing. The nigga didn't tell them nothing. He didn't tell them nothing, and I didn't tell them nothing. They just took me to jail just because they thought that they see me bleeding or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when I got out, I left that bitch. I learned to buy all that shit. That was the it for me. I left. The one thing about me, you know what I'm talking about? When I go to jail with a bitch, it's over with. You know what I'm talking about? Swear to God, fellas, but girl ever call the police on y'all, let me get some game. Get the fuck on up out of there, bro, because she'll do it again, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this girl didn't call the police on me, but I just seen she was taking her brother's side, so I left them poor bitches there to pay that goddamn rent. You know what I'm talking about? Because nigga already ain't getting no goddamn money no way, so you let that nigga sit there and motherfucking, y'all sit there and goddamn it do that shit. Nigga ain't supposed to be anywhere. He a grown motherfucker. Hey, look, but I'm just telling you, dog, as well. So, hey, man, shout out to LBG Butta, bro. I done been in that same motherfucking situation, though. It's about my boy I'm gonna play it again, man. I'm telling you, bro, my boy was crying. Like, say this, though. I'm gonna say this, though. I was crying, goddammit, because I was just tired, dog. I was just tired, bro. I was just tired of going through bullshit, you know? And I'm gonna say this, too, bro. A lot of times, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't never want to go to jail, but let me tell you something. A lot of times, jail signifies a new beginning, bro. Sometimes you go to jail, you get a chance to rest. You get a chance to get your mind right. You get a chance to get off all the drugs and shit that should be in your system and shit like that. You get a chance to cleanse, get a peace of mind and rest. And then when you get out that bitch, you can focus and start a positive path to rebuilding your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that sometimes jail is good for some motherfuckers in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes jail can save your motherfucking life depending on what you got going on out here in these streets. Hit that like button. But listen, bro, I'm gonna play Butta one more time, then I'm gonna play the interview about Butta, talk about he ain't in the streets no more, he a civilian. But I want to play this Butta crying again one more time, because bro, these was some tears from I'm telling you, dog, bro. I'm telling you, these tears.
My mama all like that.
You don't have anywhere else you can
My
say?
mama all like that. My mama all like that.
He's gonna take your laces off.
Y'all see me jail. In front of my daughter and my 14 years old.
Just talk.
What am I going to jail for not charging the parent? What did I do?
Just you can't stay at this location.
Why? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. My daughter here with me, y'all.
Hey, can you grab him some socks, please?
Go on to sleep with you.
Socks. Okay. You hear what we're saying? You don't have to go back. You have somewhere else to go. You just cannot stay here.
I didn't do anything.
Hey, look, they wrong for that music in the background. But they playing that little sad ass music in the background too, dog. Up to my bro, they wrong as hell for that little. Y'all wrong as hell for that little sad ass music. Y'all bogus as hell, like them Chicago boys said. Y'all bogus as hell. Hey, look, I want to give honorary shout out, honorary mention to FYBJ Main and Tay Savage, dog. Shout out to Slick Puller, my main man. Puller talk real slick. Hey, look, I want to give honorary mention, honorary shout out to Tay Savage and FYBJ Main. If y'all ain't check them boys out, man, do y'all see what them boys doing? Them boys from two separate sides of the war in Chicago and Chirac, bro. and them boys done came together and they doing the YouTube thing, the content creating, they doing comedy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I really, 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 really enjoy that. Really love that. Listen, excuse me, little sneeze there. Hey, look, I really like that because, excuse me, y'all, because we shout out to Mr. 36. Hey, look. I really like that because we all know that Tay Savage got the reputation of being, he gets busy. He gets busy. You know, he's John Wick, y'all. He's John Wick. He's John Wick. But I want to say that I appreciate him having enough confidence in who he is and enough sense to know that he got to switch it up. He can't get out here and just be still with the same thing that he was with. Don't get it twisted now. Niggas still to finish stuff. Niggas still gonna get busy. Niggas still have a business, some come their way. But at the same time, he got enough confidence in himself as a man in order to play these comedy roles, in order to go into business with FYBJ Main, to see a way. He got vision. I like that. I enjoy that. He doesn't look corny. He understands that, nigga, I am who I am. So nigga, I already got that reputation. Let me switch this thing up and do this right here. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. So shout out to FYBJ, man. Shout out to Tay Savage. You know what I'm saying? Tay Savage, you's a very, very smart individual, dog. I just hope you stay on this path, get you some money, get you this legit money. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Samantha say, I think he can't fathom his mama calling when he brought his daughter to see her. Yeah, man. Slip Puller say, bro, where Mama Bones at? She ain't rocking with us no more. No, Mama Bones look like she up out of here. I think her and Dream Dog they're gonna do their own thing. I think they're gonna start their own channel. So lay around for their own channel, man. Just when they pop up, you can go over there and support them on their own channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, what else we gonna get into? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna play the video of Butta allegedly denouncing the screens. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
DJ, you go crazy. DJ UTV, let them know who we got in the building. You got your boy Butta, man. You know what I'm saying? The big 26 in the building. Butta, what you on, gang? Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it went over their head, though, because, normally I'd be like, it might have went over, the whoop might have went over their shit, though. But they'll get on, they'll catch it. But yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. I ain't been on nothing. I've been chilling, enjoying this citizen life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't being funny. I ain't even trolling, bro. I'm fucking 29 years old, gang, and I ain't achieved nothing from the streets, bro. But jail time, bro. And hard A, lost my homies. Like I ain't achieved nothing from these streets, bro. The streets ain't paid me nothing, bro. I'm a YouTuber, gang. You feel me? So I'm a regular citizen. If I'm a YouTuber, I'm free to speak on whatever I want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a suburban dude, man. I hang with suburban people, bro. You see my homie OG Miko Savvy, man. Suburban nigga, bro. Them my suburban friends that kick ass, though. Ben, Darion and Don, folks ain't no suburban nigga. I was just for to toss that bitch. But he definitely heavier come off as a suburban with all the bar ass. Balls. I hate the B's. My fault. B. Y'all know that was me, shorty. I've been thinking about cutting my shit going back, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Bring Snoop back, man, for the internet. Cut this shit out, man. This shit side. This shit's going on years, man. Bro, it's just I've been thinking about cutting my shit off lately, though, man. And just rocking my bees, bringing the bees back, man. Because I am KI, for sure. So, yeah, but this citizen shit busting, though. Okay. Now, let me stop saying it like that. Let me just say, this non-game banging shit, bro, it's where it's at, bro. You feel me? I am who I am, and I'll never be what I ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But at the same time, like, nigga, I would take my daughter to school.
All right. Oh, look, I want to stop real quick. I want to break down a few things he said, right? Ain't this what I've been telling y'all, bro? Ain't this, listen, bro. Listen, ain't this what I've been telling y'all, bro? I'm telling you. Now, I understand some people do get in the streets and they blow up. They become really successful, right? But for the vast majority of people that get in the streets, we just be in that bitch running the rat race. In that bitch, going to jail, getting out of jail, starting over, beefing, shooting, getting shot at, getting shit stole from us, getting our house broken into, losing friends, all this type of bullshit. That's the norm. That's for the most people. That is their life in the streets, right? Butta said that the streets ain't never paid him. He ain't never get nothing out of the streets but a bunch of hard credit. I've been told y'all that. Not saying that some people get in the streets won't be good at it, because I got partners that was in the streets and they were good at it. But they lost a lot too. Eventually the feds came and got them, or eventually some niggas robbed them and killed them, or eventually it's a bunch of shit that happened to them. You know what I mean? A bunch of shit. But I'm just saying, I'm going to just tell y'all this here. The streets, I'm not looking down on street niggas, dog, because in my core, I'm still a street nigga too. I still feel similar the same. I just a little older now, and I got children and grandchildren and shit. So life changes. Perspective on life changes as you get older. So, but I'm not looking down on them. So, but what I'm saying is, I just want y'all to know, keep in the front of your mind, if you're in the streets is not for a lifetime. If you stay in the streets for a long time, you're going to end up getting fucked up some kind of way. Now, if you want to get in them bitches, and I can't tell you nothing to keep you from getting into them, I just would like you to understand that you need to get in them bitches, get you some money, and I mean a dollar amount. I ain't talking about no astronomical amount, like no fucking $1 million, no dumb shit like that. Get you enough money to start your goddamn legit business and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Get you a good 50 grand. Maybe you can get you 100. Get you a good 100 and get the fuck on up out them bitches. That's something attainable. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you ain't gonna have to be in the streets for for the rest of your life. Once you get that shit, get the fuck on out. I don't give a fuck a motherfucker calling you, telling them you after you get out the streets, hey man, bring me 3 zips, bring me 4 zips, man. Tell them niggas I'm out. Fuck you. I'm done. Don't call me no more. That's the type of resolve you got to have in order to quit the streets. Also, I want to ask another question. Do y'all think Butta just saying this is because that we now know that he is one of the people that's snitching? See, this is kind of what puts the cloud over this change that Butta has alleged that he's having in his life. It would have been much better. It would have been much easier for us to swallow. At the end of the day, I'm accepting anyway, because this is this man's life. I'm just talking about it. I'm not judging this young man at all. This is his life. He got to deal with the consequences of whatever the fuck he do. And I'm just talking about it. But what I'm saying is, it would be a lot easier for people to believe if we didn't see this come on the back of us finding out that he is most likely one of the people that's cooperating with the police in the FBG Duck murder case. So I know he's got those people, those naysayers, those trolls, those people that say, man, that nigga just doing that because he snitched. And I'm gonna say, I that may be true, y'all, because that may be true. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Havos Locos. So I just want to ask y'all that question. Do y'all think that's the reason why Butta is saying what he's saying? It's okay. It's a difference between being a member and dropping a flag. Okay. Shout out Nate said it. What's up? Slick Pillar say RIP KIAK Kyra Barnes for real. Rest in heaven. Slick SLK say citizenship busting life, my guy. Live life, my guy. It is. Citizenship is busting. It is. I mean, civilianship. They say civilianship, didn't it? Yeah. Citizenship. Okay, all right. Yeah, look, listen. I never told on nobody in my life, bro. I never told on nobody in my life. But I'm saying, I'm pretty much a civilian now, y'all. Like, I'm be honest with you, like, I'm trying to look around and see what do I do illegal. I don't do shit illegal. Like I smoke weed, but I don't smoke weed. Like, I ain't smoked weed in like 2 months now, y'all. like, cause I be, I be getting money. I be on the grind. So, I work 2 jobs and shit. So, you know, I smoke when I smoke in a party atmosphere. I smoke in a setting. Like, I don't smoke every day like I used to smoke no more. You know what I'm saying? So all I do is work, get on YouTube and take care of my responsibilities. Take care of my kids. When they need something, I got big kids. I got my little son out, I got a year old, and then but that's it. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm pretty much a civilian now. I don't sell no drugs. I don't do no nothing. So I'm pretty much a civilian now. So I get it. I get where he coming from, but I do understand being that he done came out and said what he said, or allegedly, snitching in that paperwork. It's gonna be people that's gonna not believe him totally. Samantha said he's being hopeful. He imagined he'd be dead or locked up again. Growth people get tired. I said constantly, streets go undefeated. She right. I'm finna put her comment up there. I like her comment. Shout out to you, Samantha. Habos Locos, yeah. Streets ain't winning though unless you get out safely. For real, bro. But that's if you win. The streets always will be crawling with each other. Yeah, man. That's like saying molten lava is undefeated. For real. Mr. Clinton say nobody wins in the street. That's for real, gang. Slick Puller say 100,000 then live your life. Take care of yourself and kids. Dope game ain't for everybody. For real. Hubbles Local say the ocean is undefeated. Yeah, you can't swim in the ocean 24/7, 365 on game, man. Straight up, man. I'm glad y'all had that outlook on. I'm telling you, because y'all listen to somebody who done made that change, man. I did it a while ago, you know what I'm saying? But, I used to dib and dab. I still dib and dab, you know what I'm saying? I had a trap back in 2018. Yeah, 2000, what is it, 2023? 19, 21, 23. So 4 years ago, yeah, I had a trap back. I had a trap 4 years ago. So, but I ain't did nothing like that since then. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm probably about 4 years out the game. Yeah.
You feel me? Well, I've been taking my daughter to school, but still, not gonna take my daughter to school. It's like they see me, they be like, "Oh damn, that's Butta. I know you from YouTube, shorty. I'll keep the good work up." So or when I pop out hospitals, dentists, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I go to have my little movement to go do, you know what I'm saying? I run into people, it's a good feeling on me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Before back in Iraq, motherfuckers had some OT shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And sure, there wasn't nothing like it. I just had my daughter going to school with all Mexican and white people, bro. Not to be racist. Hell yeah, man. So that shit been dope though, man. It's one hell of an experience, man. Like, just really take a step back from the streets. Yeah. I feel like I'm supposed to been did this shit though.
So what you telling us right now? Because in the first 15 seconds, the whoop might have went over the wop,
right?
Because I said DJ UTV, let them know who we got in the building,
and I said you got Butta.
He said Butta, and I said Butta, what you on, gang? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So let's break that down. Let's break that part down for the slow folks, right?
For the people, if it went over your head, I officially dropped FBG from my name, and I ain't do it because I was forced to do it or nothing like that. I just feel like, what I'm saying, at some point, motherfucker got to start taking better steps, and you know what I'm saying. And what other way can I better myself than if I could walk away from the game, folks? You know what I'm saying? And these same niggas, I was just ready to die for. I just want to do time for all type of shit, like. So to hear myself like, man, yeah, I'm gone from this shit. I'm walking away. Like, I feel like, damn, that's something I'm supposed to be did because I did it too easy. I did it with comfort. I always feel like when I said this shit, I was like, oh, yeah, man. I said, the streets don't really say fuck me. But since I've been on some, man, this street shit, bro, like, my homies, the people who I be looking for certain type of support and love from them, bro. Like they been reaching out on regulars now, on a regular basis. Yo, bitch, what you got going on? You good? You know what I'm saying? Just checking on me. So,
hey, look, and I'm gonna say this too, man. I'm gonna say this too. I'm glad that a lot of those guys in Chicago, or some of those guys in Chicago, are now realizing how to monetize actually being from Chicago in the midst of all of that death and violence that they went through in their youth. And that's a lot of them are still young, but I'm saying in their youth. These people went through this shit in their teens, early teens, all the way up to their 20s or whatever. Let's be real. Butta probably done made more money as a YouTube personality doing these interviews than he made in the streets. Look at him. Look at him. Look at it. He definitely living better, or financially probably better than he was when he was, indulging in the streets. This money coming from, hey, Dre said he dropping a flag because he read it. I said people was gonna feel that way. You know what I mean? So hey, I can't knock you for feeling that way, because I don't know. I think it got something to do with it too, Dre. Definitely. But I'm gonna say this. Butta is living much better being a YouTube personality doing the interviews than he ever was in the streets, and I could clearly tell that. But I get where Drake coming from, man. That's why I left that door open, because that's why I say it would have been much better. But I'm not judging it. Whenever you nigga change, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to change, nigga. I'm not judging. I just be talking, y'all. I don't judge none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I just talk crack jokes and shit like that and tell the story. But yeah, I definitely think that the snitching shit is definitely got a lot to do with him coming out like this, on top of the fact that he see what Trench's News did. I keep bringing this up. I ain't trying to be the dead horse with a stick, but Trench's News got caught snitching in the LBG Duck case. Same thing like Butta, and now he is parlaying that, telling everybody he's a civilian now, and he carrying on, going on with his YouTubing and sweeping that shit under the rug. And Butta seen that shit. Butta see that shit. Butta like, shit, I'm finna play the same role Trench's News did. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Hey, look, I feel you, SLK. Listen, I'm gonna put your comment up there. I feel you too. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just leave. Listen. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'ma just leave it, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. I with you. I understand where you're coming from. Like, goddamn. Excuse me, y'all. Like, goddamn, like, is you for real or is you ain't for real? Or is you know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma just leave it. I ain't gonna pass no judgment on the nigga, but I get it. It definitely seemed like the nigga motherfucking, changing, because we know he the one who snitched in the dark. And listen, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Butta didn't just snitch on the old Blockians. Shout out FYBJ man for the slang. He snitched on Jakara too. His play sister, rest in heaven, Jakara Barnes. He told the police that Kyra killed O.D. Perry. He told the police this. So he did not only just tell on the old block guys, he told on Kyra Barnes too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For real. So like, that's a whole different ball of wax. SLK say, you talk hood shit, keep your mouth closed or expect consequences. This is true. This is true. The consequences do come. Dre Jones say, it's sad to take for these niggas to go out bad to want to change. It's to do it before you go out bad. That's all I'm saying. I'm with you, Dre Jones. I'm with you, Dre Jones. I'm with you. Because you could have been did it for your kids. You could have been did it for your mama. You could have been did it for your own life. You could have did it after you lost Kyra. And like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live for her. You feel me? So I get it. Samantha said, if he's talking to the feds, he's probably trying to ensure he didn't get picked up by the feds. They're obviously picking up CPD unsolved cases. Yes, that's another thing, y'all, I want to get into. Is this like a signifying that a RICO is coming? Because I keep hearing a lot of YouTubers on the YouTube screens say that it's a RICO coming for the BDs and the GDs. I don't know how true that is, but maybe Butta got a whiff of something that he's trying to get out the way, and being that he we know he snitched, this is the whole old aggregate of that. This is the whole of that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Butta, so I can see what you got up your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Butta, and see if you really gonna be walking the walk and talking the talk, or is you gonna end up backsliding, or is you gonna end up on that stand in the FBG duck case, or is you just capping? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this, Butta. Let me tell you some real shit, boy. You can become a civilian if you want to. That don't guarantee that the things that you did when you wasn't a civilian is not gonna come back to get you. You know, that's no guarantee. It's just a chance you gotta take. I ain't saying don't protect yourself, and I ain't saying don't be civilian. I ain't saying don't continue down this path if you serious about being a civilian. But I'm gonna say this. Sometimes that shit don't stop our karma. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That don't stop our karma. So yeah, he need to pray his damn self. He need to go get baptized and get covered by the blood. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what he need to go do. He need to go get dumped in that goddamn water like I did. You feel what I'm saying? But man, shout out FBG. Shout out to FBG Butta. We're gonna sit around and we're gonna pray for you. We're gonna sit and see how this thing turn out for you, FBG Butta. You know, I ain't never had no problem with Butta. I already been knew Butta was a snitch back with the Italian beef and cheese. You know what I'm saying? So, none of this shit don't shock me about Butta. I just like talking about Butta. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a funny character to me. Shout out Dre Jones. He say, we as black people gotta start changing our way of thinking and our culture, because we are our biggest downfall. We too divided, and we need to be more united. You're right, Dre. I'm gonna put your comment up there. I like your comment, gang. I like your comment. It's like Tupac say on that song, Changes. He said we gotta see each other as brothers that are two distant strangers, and that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take my brother if he's close to me? Yeah, that's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. Let's change the subject, though. Let's change the subject, though. Let's change the subject, though. Let's get into Lil Baby, dog. We're gonna lighten the mood up a little bit, man. We're gonna lighten the mood up, because they say Lil Baby like his Sally tours. Lil Baby like his Sally tours. Let's see. Let's see. That lady say she like to play with Lil Baby. Green. That lady said she played with Lil Baby. Green. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to find a video of that lady, dog. Say she like to play with Lil Baby. Green. I don't want to see you, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So we're finna play it, y'all. They had Lil Baby in the reverse Oreo. Listen, Mr. 40K for real. Lighten the mood a little bit, y'all. We're gonna talk about Lil Baby. This lady said she played with Lil Baby salad, dog. Say Lil Baby like his salad toss. Not only that, he paid her 40 bands. She must have tossed that salad good. She supposed to put some motherfucking Thousand Island. She put some motherfucking French's dressed salad dressing. She put some ranch, some goddamn blue cheese. She tossed that goddamn salad. God damn, they said Lil Baby turned into a transformer. She said she put Lil Baby goddamn legs back, and all you heard was that transformer sound when they turned into them cars. And Lil Baby turned right into a motherfucking McLaren, and his just was going vroom, vroom, vroom. But what this young lady said, she said she tossed that salad.
Now, maybe A$AP Rocky, but not Lil Baby. That's who called herself exposing A$AP Rocky and Lil Baby. Let's see what she had to say.
He was just moaning. This A$AP Rocky. A$AP cool as, I'm not even gonna lie to you, he cool as. We was listening to his music. He was like, let me show you something. And we went upstairs and I was like, oh, let me see. And we went in one of the rooms and I already knew what it was about. Yeah, he lifted his legs up pretty much. And like, when I noticed he threw his legs back and he was like moaning. I feel like he was bisexual. He was definitely clean. That's how I knew it was not the first time. Okay. You're clean, meaning shaved, and smell, no nothing. No, you're curious and you've been doing this for a little minute.
Hold on. Hold up. Like Nate Dogg say, hold up. Wait for my niggas who be thinking we. Nigga, hold on now. Hold the fuck on. Nate said it. Hold on, Harmony T. Hold on. Hold on. I ain't hear all this. She said he was clean shaven. He was clean down. He smelled clean. That nigga was spraying potpourri between his legs. He be motherfucking. He know people go back there all the time. You know what I'm talking about? But let me tell y'all something, dog. I don't know what's up with this new generation and all this shit right here, man. But yeah, damn, she say she felt like Lil Baby was a part of the rainbow community. And listen, I don't know that for sure, but I'm saying he from the A. And anytime we hear that from about guys from the A, it don't surprise us. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But bro, she said that nigga was clean shaven. She said he was moaning. You know what I'm talking about? She said that nigga, what? I'm talking about, she said he like his Optimus Prime. You know what I'm talking about? She said he like his chinky eye played with. She was playing with his chinky eye. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. Hey, I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Check this out, bro. Listen. Whatever you like, that's your business, dog. You know what I mean? I told y'all, I just crack jokes or whatever. Let me tell y'all something. Me personally, I don't like that shit. I never had it like happen to me, but I'm saying I don't even like a girl to touch me on my hips, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we doing our thing, the motion in the ocean, and they put a hand on the hips, I don't like that shit. I slap a bitch hands off me quick. You know what I'm talking about? Get your hands off me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, like. And it's a man legs should not go up in the air, y'all. Like I'm saying, it's shit. That's what the women gonna do. God damn, niggas, what the women gonna do? God damn, y'all taking their positions and they spots and shit. Let the women have something. No wonder they so masculine nowadays and treating niggas like bitches and shit like that. You niggas is folding up, turning into McLarens. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about this girl too. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something about this girl. Fellas, y'all got to watch out for women like her. Cause she real smooth, bro. She real smooth. Let me tell you what she doing, dog. Listen to how she talk. She got a way about her that'll disarm you. You get what I'm saying? She can talk, yeah, baby, yeah. Like she make you feel like whatever you cool with, she gonna be cool with, and she gonna be cool with it. Why she doing it to your ass? But at the same time, she gonna get right on the blogs and tell your motherfucking business. Listen to her talk, bro. She got a very seductive way of talking, bro. Know what I'm saying? You heard her? She said, I already knew what it was. See what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here, y'all got to watch this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, she good. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I done seen a lot of wolves in my days. That's what we call like hoe bitches. I done seen a lot of wolves in my day. But this is a good wolf right here, dog. She from the clan of Lucian. She one of them blue wolves off of Underworld. You know what I'm talking about? She down from the clan of Lucian and Marcus and all of them. I'm telling you, she a hybrid, y'all. You got to watch her. Don't let her scratch you, or you're gonna be oh. I'm telling y'all, you got to watch her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen how she talk, bro. She sued the old. She beat the muddy skunt, she sued the oak, like the Jamaican dudes be saying. She sued the oak, and then she tossed the salad. Blood clot.
We was listening to his music. He was like, "Let me show you something," and we went upstairs, and I was like, "Oh, let me see." And we went in one of the rooms, and I already knew what it was about. So yeah, he lifted his legs up pretty much, and like. And I noticed he threw his legs back and he was like moaning. I feel like he was bisexual. He was definitely clean. That's how I knew it was not the first time. Okay. You're clean, meaning shaved, ain't no smell, no nothing. No, you're curious and you've been doing this for a little minute. I feel like Rihanna be with ASAP ass sometimes. So it was a one night stand. But he ended up calling me like a couple of months later. I probably say like 2 months after that. And he wanted me to pull up to like a video shoot. And
not the DMs.
Hey, look. What they call it? They call it hooking. That's what they call it. Them niggas like to get hooked. You know what I'm talking about? When they put that thing up in there, you know what I'm talking about? They hooking the butt. They put that goddamn 1,000 hours of French dressing, blue cheese, ranch. God damn it. They putting it all. She tossing them niggas salad, dog. God damn. But listen, I'm telling y'all, listen. Y'all ain't noticing what she did, dog. She's a dirt dauber. She been digging in them doo-doo booties. You know what I'm talking about? She been down there. You heard she say you're clean shaven, no smell. That means she been down there before and doing dudes, and they had a little smell, they had a little shade. They wasn't shade, but she went on, she just kept digging. You know what I'm talking about? So she's saying if he wasn't shaving, if he wasn't, all particularly clean, she still would have went down there with that nose. You know what I'm talking about? Doo-doo chest, and she's a doo-doo chest setter. You know what I'm talking about? I hit it with my Arabic accent. Doo-doo chest setter. You know what I'm talking about? But she dangerous though, dog. And I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Listen, man. Them boys are dick. African booty liquor. Hey, look, listen. I'm gonna tell you something too, bro. She said, little baby, throw his legs back like a McLaren dog. And she say, you know, time he went to, you know what I'm talking about. Say he just couldn't handle himself. Somebody's legs went to shaking, all type of shit. He just, damn, bro. They be in all kind of claddies, quid pro quo claddies. No wonder he was so happy on that goddamn plane with that white man reverse Oreo on his ass. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Listen. That's some bullshit. Not only that, y'all, he paid her 40 bands, nigga. She must be hell with that tongue down there, boy. I'm talking about, boy, she must be. I'm talking about, boy, she ate all the little dingleberries off of his ass, boy. I'm talking about 40 bands, bitch. Bro, that's past something you like, nigga. You got an obsession with your ass, your salad getting tossed. 40 bands? Bro, he paid this lady 40 bands. Bitch, 40 bands? I'm talking about, no wonder she was down that bitch with the $1,000. Bro, that nigga called her back. That nigga want to spend 40 more. Nigga in the hood where I'm from, nigga just get a bit $40. This nigga get a bit 40 bands. Bro, he called her back to give her 40 more bands. She must have ate that nigga fallopian tube out. Do y'all hear me? Listen, little baby, you got a problem, dog. Listen, let me tell you something. You need to stop that shit, dog, because that shit gonna get worse and worse and worse as you get older, dog. I'm telling you, dog, you're gonna be like that goddamn dude on that movie Kung Fu, on that movie Kill Bill. You're gonna be putting gerbils up your ass and shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that shit, little baby, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that shit. You need an intervention, my nigga. You need to check yourself into one of them celebrity clinics, you know what I'm saying, in LA, you know what I'm saying, under a false name, and tell them that you like your salad toss and you need them to put you on a chastity belt, my nigga, you need a chastity belt, dog. So you don't, so nobody, you know what I'm saying? The baby need to walk around with a chastity belt, my nigga, so that no ladies can lick on his booty no more, cause he just like his booty lick. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? God damn, dog.
I had some issues getting to the airport and stuff, and they canceled my flight, so it wasn't meant to be. I played with Little Baby's. He gave me $40,000. So Little Baby has slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami, and I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird. It got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly. I think Little Baby is bisexual, and yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him. Yeah, he was holding him. You want me to demonstrate it? He had it all the way up. His throat was shaved too. It's a lot of that like that. You'll be surprised. Like it's those be the main ones. Massage, whatever. Me personally.
Hey, look, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Like Nate Dogg said, I gotta hit y'all with that Nate Dogg. Hold up. Wait. Hold on now. Shout out to It's Ashley. Hey, look. How the fuck? Cause I've been missing something here, y'all. I've been missing something. But I'm finna motherfucking woo. Hold on. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. We finna go in early today, goddamn. We going in on this motherfucking channel. We going in. They say, where the NDA at? That nigga didn't give a fuck. That nigga don't give a fuck. That nigga was in motherfucking booty eating heaven. He was in bliss. That he probably had the NDA in his hand, and the goddamn pen and the paper just fell out his hand when she went to just digging in that ass. He probably just, the pen and the paper fell on the ground, nigga. He just was, But anyway, look, this question I gotta ask y'all. She been saying it, but I've been missing it. How the fuck your booty hole get shaved, nigga? She say ASAP Rocky and Lil Baby don't got no hair down there nowhere. How? Bro, listen, let me tell y'all something. I've been a man all my life. I'm 40-some years old. I have never in my life had my motherfucking booty hole shaved. Never, ever. So how is these niggas booty holes shaved, dog? Bro, how is they booty hole shaved? These niggas getting Brazilian waxes? Bro, listen to what I'm listen, dog. So they shaving their own booty holes? Dre Jones saying it's only gonna get worse. So for real, bro. Listen, y'all, hold on. Dog, slow me down, dog. Slow me way motherfucking down. You mean to tell me these niggas is shaving their booty holes, man? Like Tupac told that nigga Chicago on Poetic Justice, you gonna lose stripes over this one here. You gonna lose stripes over this one here. Y'all remember Tupac was in the mail van? He said he told that nigga Chicago, he said, you giving that whole money? Oh, you gonna lose stripes over this one here. Little baby, you gonna lose stripes over this one here.
You are bisexual. Now, do I think it's a problem? No. With the sandwich situation, when I saw that, I was like,
I'm speechless. Like, now look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I'm gonna say this. ASAP Rocky is one of those Euro boys. He like to be in Europe. And I heard that a lot of these black celebrities, they go to Europe a lot because, they like to get in certain type of activities over there that they wouldn't get into over here because it's more accepted and it's a little more private. They can do some stuff out of the country and then it won't follow them back to the States. All right. Then you got Lil Baby. Now I don't know about all the freaky stuff with Baby, but I have heard that he likes to pay women a lot of money. So when the first thing she said was, "I got 40,000 from Lil Baby," I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like his MO. I know some females who have told me personally, Baby racked them off 20, 30, multiple times. And I'm like, did he do that, in exchange for something? They was like, nah, he just did it. But I'm like, like, was it before or after, And they like, sometimes before, sometimes after. One person told me I wasn't even with him, and he just racked me off something. So, it just sounded kind of believable. And when I looked at Shorty Instagram, it made a lot of sense, okay? She's a very full-figured woman, okay? And, she's pretty. Nice chocolate girl, nice edges, nice hair, nice teeth, banging body. I can see her hooking up with an A$AP Rocky and a Lil Baby, all right? I'm just going to say, I can see it happening. I can see her being one of the ones you hit up, all right? Let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you like the video.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, I got a question. I'm saying though, you done toss some salads in your day? I need you to come to explain, Ashley. Tell us what the play is now. Give us the game, Ashley. I'm finna drop the link. I'm finna drop the motherfucking link. We need a woman perspective on this. We need a Ashley. Got to bring that ass here, girl. Bring that ass here. I'm dropping a link for you, Ashley. Ashley, what's going on, gang? So Ashley, have you had some of your male constituents? I gotta use a big word, constituents. Have you had some of your male constituents ask you for such activities? You know what I'm saying? Just take 1 minute, man. Let's say, just realize you had 3,009 AK subscribers. And now you got somebody here. Hey, man, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. What God got for us, man, can't nobody take away, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, though, Daquan. I appreciate you, gang. Keep your eye on these haters for me, Daquan. I appreciate you. Nate said, I wish I was not at work. Nate, goddamn it, go to the bathroom, Nate, goddamn it. Tell him you got to go to the bathroom, goddamn it. Jump on this motherfucker real quick, goddamn it. Jump on this motherfucker. What's up, Dre?
Hey, these boys trapped in the closet. Oh, man, you a fool, boy. He say it's gonna get worse, boy. It's only gonna get worse.
Man, bro, these niggas wild, bro. He paid that lady 40 bands to do that shit, dog.
Hey, that's one expensive salad, my guy.
Them niggas got a problem, dog. That nigga got a problem, bro. He got a little monster inside. Damn. And you know the thing about it, I had been heard, little baby, he'll throw a couple dollars around. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You big, you pay. But 40 bands to get your ass ate. Wow.
Hey. Boy. Hey, look, tricking is at an all-time high.
I am, dog. Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know what to say, dog. I ain't any cat. Like, I don't even know what to say, dog. I don't even know what to say. Nigga getting his asshole waxed, and I mean, even the young lady, she gonna do it because she a rapper and he paying good, so she like, fuck it. Maybe she should have kept her mouth so closed, though, ain't it though?
Hey, look, he going to the same place they go get a bleach from, ain't they?
Now making them pictures with him and the white men look just more and more zesty. I mean, they already was zesty as fuck anyway, but now it's just all coming out. Then he from the A. He talked like a baby. He little baby. He wearing Pampers in the bedroom. Oh man, it's all kind of shit going on, dog. I don't know what the fuck going on with these guys. Damn.
Hey, look, now we know why. Now we know why them guys won't upset when Thugger put on that dress.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Now the A$AP Rocky one, I ain't saying I suspected, but I could more like see A$AP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like You know what I'm saying? Like, DJ, ASAP Rocky, he kind of, different any goddamn way.
Yeah, he definitely different. And it's crazy now because I don't know if you know, but it was a story that Casanova was telling how they was locked up together and he was looking out for him. So now you got you wondering, huh?
Right, I seen that where he say, "Oh, they was in jail. They was in jail together. It was like something going on, and Casanova kind of stuck up for him." I remember that. I remember Cass told that story. Yeah. But I'm finna
No,
change
I'm
the
just
subject.
teasing, bro. I'm just teasing, bro.
No, I seen that. I seen that. But I'm gonna change the story. Then I'm gonna get in the Hot Boy Turk situation because he did some fuck shit too. But I want to talk about this Aiden Ross and this Charleston White situation because it seems like it's some bullshit, it's some fuckery, it's some debauchery going on here because when I saw what Charleston White was saying and I watched the Aiden Ross video, it made sense. You call Charleston White out there. He want to talk business. He want to get into some kind of deal with you so you can put him up on how to do the streaming and all this. But you never talking business with him. All you got is the cameras rolling. You getting content. You getting 3 days worth of content. You flew him out. You got him staying at these resorts and shit with you and all this, and y'all just instead of filming. He keep asking you when we're gonna talk business. You keep telling him we'll talk business tomorrow. But to me, it seems like you're milking him for content. And then when the shit play out, now is, oh yeah, he had a deal on the table, this and that there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play
Yeah, before you play, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a play? It sounds like it's a play.
which way you mean?
Like it sound like both of them, you know what I'm saying, like might be in on it. They just making money off of it. You feel me? Like sound like it might be a play. Sound like, because I mean, ever since it came out, they both been talking about it and doing the interviews about it, and you know what I'm saying. So it seemed like it might be a play, man. Like
I would say that, but I would say that I thought it was a play until I saw how Aiden Ross seemed like. I mean, it's hard to say. These motherfuckers is good at publicity stunts nowadays, but it seems like Aiden Ross is taking an offense to Charleston White calling him gay and calling him, racist and Jew and all of that. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I get you on that.
I mean, okay, so put it this way. The reason why I don't think it's a play is because how do they make amends and Charleston White end up with the deal that he wanted anyway? Because Charleston White said he wanted to deal with Aiden Ross where he could get signed to the streaming platforms and do all of that, get all that kind of money like that. So if it's not a play, then if it's a play, then at some point you will see him and Aiden Ross make up and he signed a deal with Aiden Ross to get into the streaming. Other than that, you just lost that for this little bullshit, bullshit stunt y'all pulled. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
Right.
But Charleston already said that he cool. He don't got no problem. He ain't got no problem with the gays anyway. So
What I'm saying is he still don't got the deal with Aiden Ross though. That's you get what I'm saying. So if it's a play, I think we should see in the next week or two or however long him and Aiden Ross make up, and then Aiden Ross sign him to the deal. Then I know if it's a play. But if he never get this streaming deal through Aiden Ross, then I gotta believe it's probably real. It's hard to tell though.
at least he say he was learning though. At least say he was playing dumb. Like that's one thing I can't say about Charleston White. He do play dumb. He a smart MFer. You feel me? So I believe.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
know.
Even if he don't get a deal with him, I think he'd be able to get another deal somewhere because I think at least he learned from it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even cap. I was proud of Charleston when Charleston was talking even about the situation with TK Kirkland and with the situation with Aiden Ross. I was proud of Charleston when Charleston was saying he knew what was going on, but he was playing dumb in order to learn. Because I was under the impression that Charleston was just like a hothead and just a fly off at the handle. But no, he know how to play the game, how to humble himself when he see opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with you on that. I definitely was giving him his props when I heard him saying that, because I'll be honest with you, I was learning from Charleston. When Charleston was explaining what he was learning from Aiden Ross and them, I was learning that shit too. I was like, okay, so this is what they're doing. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's how. That's what make. You know what I'm saying, why I just said what I said, because I was thinking the same thing you was thinking, but after just hearing him explain everything, I was like, oh, he's smarter than me. I said, oh, so he really do be playing dumb, even when he be doing all this stuff. These rappers, he be playing dumb. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I see what type of games he be on now. He
yeah,
more cerebral with it.
yeah, because he come off as the angry old racist uncle. But nah, he very smart. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I ain't never seen no black man get away with saying so much hateful shit to so many different ethnic groups and shit like Charleston White. So we got to give him some kind of credit as far as like his mental capacity being smart, because nobody's ever done this. Think about this. They Nick Cannon, all these dudes that came out and said racist shit against Jewish people, nigga, their ass had to come back and apologize, nigga, or get canceled. Nigga, Charleston White talk about alphabet community people, Jewish people, black people, white people, children, Asian people. And no, and it ain't really no backlash. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anybody else, well, I has to be canceled.
For sure.
You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
So maybe he figured out a formula. But I'm gonna play the video real quick so you can see what Aiden said and what Aiden and Charleston. Let me see. So we can.
Bro, he said it was part of an experiment.
I'm gonna say this, Ak. It's a whole. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. You know me. You've shown me off stream. If I ever make you feel like you're in Get Out, why the fuck? Come on, bro.
Yo, wait, hold on. How's y'all link up? Tell me the whole story. Because when I seen y'all together, I'm like, how the fuck?
We linked up. We linked up through a mutual, and you know, it was just he connected me. Whatever, we did a couple Discord things, and I wasn't capping. You know, you got to kick. You know, I recruit people to kick all the time.
Yeah.
I got people on deals as we speak. My SSP boys, you know, Schnaggy Hoes, Cuffum, etc. They're all on kick deals that I got through, right? So I wanted to set something up similar to Charleston. He's hilarious. He's good for the platform. I told you, I have equity in the platform. So like, fuck it. Let's get him on kick. So what I did was I said, yo, let me try him out in person. Flew him out to Vegas, paid for his flights. I think he brought his girl with him, paid for his flights, his hotel room for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that they were good off anything they wanted to eat, etc. They were chilling. They had a really, really good time and stuff. Then we did 2 streams together. I'm sorry, 2 streams, and we didn't really talk a lot off stream. You know what I'm saying? But here came the day of the last stream. I said, yo, Charleston, today's the last stream. Whatever. After this, let's talk about the deal. Let's get it finalized and everything.
Yo, you were gonna give him a deal?
Yeah, it was already locked in. Like literally, I shit you not, locked in. Like locked in.
That's fire.
I got you know how kick works. They
No. I know. You don't gotta get it.
He could have been started and everything. He was ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was ready to start and everything. I don't understand the fuss. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why so many people hate me right now that are it's only one side of the internet, to be honest, bro. And I'll explain what I think it is. Mm-hmm. I think it's a race thing. I think people think I'm racist. I mean, there's no reason for anyone else to be upset about the situation. I think people think I was trying to be like do some racist shit to him. It was not about that at all. It was never about to be white against black. I hate when people make it a narrative like that. I don't look at people and see color, and people think.
But Aiden, how can niggas even think that when you don't help a lot of rap niggas out? Wait. There's a racial element. When people think that, listen, we all know Charleston and like obviously the black community. Like we know this was inevitable. Like once I see y'all together, I was just like happy y'all were making content, but I knew it was gonna probably end left. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Well, I didn't understand it though, bro. So Prime wasn't wrong. When you rewind that. Now look, a lot of people think I was trying to do a gay ritual to him, but let me ask you a quick question. And anybody in this Discord, answer please. The whole reason, I don't think everyone even saw it. The whole reason why Charleston, and ask your chat this, the whole reason why Charleston was mad at Prime in the first place, is because Charleston White sent a video of him jerking off to Bandman Kevo.
Yeah.
And then and you know, I want to ask everyone here a question: is that gay? And I've never done that, by the way. People think I'm gay. I've never done it before. Is that gay?
That's extremely gay.
Okay, so and
yeah, that's pretty gay, bro. That's gay as fuck.
Yeah. So, cool. That all started with that, and then I was made to seem doing a gay ritual, and I was made to seem as doing some racist shit, like Get Out. They were accusing me of that and all this stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over there. Prime initially wasn't the wrong, but I told Prime this. I said, you know what, Prime? At the end of the day, you're my man. So I'm gonna stick up for you regardless. I said, in this situation, you are wrong because, you know what I'm saying? I think he didn't want to squash it. That's why he was in the wrong for me. Both of them were in the wrong, to be honest. But in my personal opinion, Prime was in the wrong like that. I told everyone, I spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? Prime is my man. And even if Prime is in the wrong, I'm gonna ride for Prime. You know, that's how it is. I know he would do the same. So it doesn't really matter to me. But if you watch the end of that segment, Charles comes over to me, says at the last point when he's about to walk away from my stream, hey, bro, just let you know right now, I appreciate you. I admire you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to do business with you still, but I'm not trying to do business with him. I came for you. I said, you know what? You're right, bro.
Hey, man, listen, I'm going to say this, man. That stunt what Charleston White did, Bandman Kevo, I ain't know nothing about all that until I saw the Aiden Ross and Charleston White situation where it blew up with dude climbing and all that. Bro, that shit crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, who? What? Huh? Man, I can't even wrap my head around that type of fuckery. Like, who the fuck would do, like, man, listen, man. That shit gay, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But I ain't a man.
I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that.
That shit gay as fuck. Like, but I'm gonna say this though. This is what happens. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't saying situations like this, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's what we witnessing is the clashing of two cultures. We witnessing the older black generation, the 40-something, Charles White in his 40s, and we witnessing young, I don't be liking to say, you know what I'm saying, well, Caucasian, I ain't gonna say, you know, what Charleston White be saying Aiden is, whatever, Jewish guy, you know, younger community. You witnessing a clash of two cultures. You ever been black and you hung out with some of your Caucasian friends and they idea of fun and jokey be a little bit gay or a little bit feminine sometimes, and you have to check them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I done seen this happen, especially when I was younger. Like, you know what I mean? I went to school in Cypress Creek, same school Mari Stoudemire went to. Fun fact, I played on the same basketball team as a Mari Stoudemire, Cypress Creek. You know what I'm saying? Bears. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, when you hang out with some of them, your teammates and stuff like that, you know, they play around a little bit, and you know, that shit used to be like, bro, we don't do that, bro. Like, we don't none of that. No, to my. So the talking about the gay shit and all of that. There, me personally, if I was that dude Prime, that's why he made me look at him a little sideways too, because I wouldn't even jumped in that conversation. Not me. If Aiden Ross and Charleston White would have been talking about what Charleston White did to Bandman Kevo, I would have been sitting on the other side of the goddamn food dining area, eating my motherfucking food. They'd have been like, hey, Marita, you heard this shit? I'd be like, No. I'd have been still chewing my food. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what y'all talking about. I'd have been playing like I'm on my phone or some shit. Y'all talk about that gay ass shit. I don't want to talk about none of that. So when he invited himself to the conversation, like, I just felt like he did some dumb shit then any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wanted to be involved in the content. Maybe that's what it is. They all, you know, media whores, so they wanted to be involved into the whole conversation, to get into the shot, get into the, you know, the back and forth, the melee. But I wouldn't have been indulging in that whole shit. And if that would it take to make it, I'd be right here with my 3,997 goddamn subscribers. Because I'm not doing that shit. That just ain't me. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I understand that these guys, they cool with doing that. They cool with talking about another man's genitalia. They cool with sending me in dick pics and They cool with all this type of, you know, fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I'm cool with it. So the whole situation to me off top was gay as fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? What you saying, Dre?
Nah, I totally agree with you, bro. Like you said everything that I was thinking, bro. Like so, like I can't debunk you on that one, bro. Like when I first seen it, I was just like, bro, what type of time is they on over here?
Yeah, what the fuck is they
What
doing?
type of time is they on? Like it's crazy, bro. But that's it's sad though. But to be real with you, that's how society is now, bro. Like society is like that, bro. Like they want the men to be more feminine, and they want the women to be more masculine for some reason. Like at
And
least
that's
from
what
what I've been seeing it.
and that's what's
So,
happening. That's what's happening.
but yeah, the question I really wanted to ask you though was like, if it was just like for him to get content off Charleston, like what does he like? Just tell us what he gains off that, like, because I'm still trying to figure out like he already got money, so like what is he really gaining just from just getting content off Charleston? Like, couldn't he chose somebody else to get content off that's like a little bit higher than Charleston if he wanted to just get content? Like,
I'm pretty sure he had quite a few people that he could have chosen. But of course, Charleston be making noise. You know, he be making noise. He got a following. So even Aiden was saying, that's why I said I can't believe everything what Aiden's saying, because he has amassed this notoriety and this fortune from being good at being able to play the masses, getting people to watch his content, you know, create this type of atmosphere that people want to know what the fuck going on with him. So part of what he's saying, I think a lot of it is smoke and mirrors and him being finesse and playing us to do exactly what I'm doing right now. Whether it's true, whether it's a real beef, whether it's a fake beef, whether it's Aiden gay, whether did he set up Charleston White. This is what he's good at, and and so part of me makes me believe that he know what he was doing. He wanted to get he said that he wanted Charleston White. He liked Charleston White, what he had built, and he wanted to tap into that. And you know, it's more money. It's more money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more money. He wanted to find. I'm pretty sure he got different other people too. Because I be watching Aiden now that this thing happened. Like, put it this way, I didn't even know who the fuck Aiden Ross was until I see him and Charleston White go through this situation. You see what I'm saying? So maybe that's the play. The Charleston White said he wanted to get Aiden Ross crowd to know who he was, and Aiden Ross wanted to tap into that crowd too. You know what I'm saying? But of course, do Aiden need Charleston White? Fuck no. It's more people that he's going to do this with more people, and he could have done this with more people. I feel like Charleston White was just one person on the list that he had to do content with, and he checked that off, and now he's gonna do some more. You know what I'm saying?
so stepping stone, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with
not
you.
for him,
That's the only thing that makes no sense.
yeah, not for him to come up, but him to just to broaden his audience as much as he can. You get what I'm saying? Of course, Charleston White is beneath him, so you know, it's not like he needed him, but you know, it helps just a little bit, You know what I mean? However many people, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Charleston White got a fucking loyal following, bro. When we listen to this interview more, Aiden is going to go to talking about how the people that follow Charleston White, that's his audience, they totally believe Charleston White 100%, to the point where he was receiving backlash because everybody believes he set Charleston White up. They believe that he's racist. They believe everything that Charleston White said about Aiden. They believe it. And I think that also intrigues Aiden. I think he's like, damn, how could this guy who's beneath me be able to have this type of influence on his following to the point where they would come at me and believe what he's saying? I don't think he's mad about it. I think he intrigued about it. I think he intrigued about that Charleston White has that type of influence over people. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think it is.
For sure. I think like him, and I think Charleston and Wack 100, as far as like on YouTube, I think anytime you mention them on YouTube or anything dealing with them on YouTube, it always is going to do exactly what you're saying. So I see that. I see that.
Yeah. I mean, it's to the point. Let me tell you something, bro. They need to study Charleston White brain, bro. Because, bro, Charleston White will contradict himself so much, but people don't call him out on it. It's like he's invincible to the call out because he can take any stance he wants, and it's like we cool with it. It's like he can contradict himself. He can say he hate black people, and then he can turn around and say he love black people. He can turn around and say he hate white people, then turn around and say he love white people. And we buy the shit every time. But we just heard the nigga yesterday say he hate black people. You know what I'm saying? Like I be like, God
it's like
damn.
a cult following. It's like a cult following, bro.
Yes, it's like a cult following. I be like, God damn. But the SLK say, chicks, you quiet. Let me find out you and little baby DMs. Uh-oh. For real. Hold on, let me play it. What he said.
I mean, also no longer on my stream. 2 hours into my stream, I'm with XQC. We're having fun, playing basketball, this stuff. Cool. So out of nowhere, he goes on IG Live and starts saying, Hail Hitler. You know what I'm saying? All these things, this anti-Semitic shit. Pulls out a knife, says, I'm going to rape your sister. It's on IG Live. You can all look it up. Nobody's talking about this, by the way.
Yo, by the way, I thought like this was like a fake fallout till I seen how far he was going. And you know, me knowing Charleston White, I've also tried to do business with him. I know when he gets upset at someone, he attacks entire groups of people. Like he'll throw, if you had a kid, he'll probably start talking about your kid.
Yeah. And listen, bro, again, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not really tripping over it. I was just trying to do him a super, super big favor that a lot of people would want. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I made Charleston nothing like that. He had his own platform. It's massive. I was really, really surprised when I saw a lot of the older communities coming up and asking for pictures. Like, wow, yeah, this guy's awesome. He's lit. But it just makes me upset because it's sad. You know, I've been recruiting for fucking 6 months to kick.
Yeah.
Trying to find people to come over and stream and all these things. And it's upsetting because I really was about to get this guy deal. It was locked up. It was locked. I was told it was locked. It was over with. He had it locked. He was going to do 1 hour of steak. You know, steak pays a lot.
Yeah.
And then he was going to do like 4 hours of just talking, whatever the fuck you want to do. So again, bro.
Wait. So have you talked to him since?
He leaked. He leaked my
kicks.
phone number too.
Oh.
So let's switch it up, right? Let's switch it up. Let's say I'm in Charleston White shoes.
Yeah.
I leak his phone number. I go on a rant about black people, and I go on a rant about raping his, you know what I'm saying, his family members and stuff. People would fucking destroy me. I don't understand how in this situation, I don't get it. How people are sticking up for him. I honestly don't get it.
Okay, I'm going to explain it.
And that part right there is the part that I believe intrigues Aiden. You get what I'm saying? I think that part right there intrigues him. You see what I'm saying? He is so good at playing social media, so he felt like he was gonna, you know, he had it all thought out in no kind of way that it was going to turn out this way, but he underestimated Charleston White's influence on his following, and now he sees. I definitely think he's intrigued. I don't think he offended at all. I think he intrigued because ain't no way Aiden got to where he got to without playing the people in order to tune into him. He knows what he's doing. He just said it. He said that he'd been recruiting for 6 months to find new people to come over there and stream. So that's the answer to your question, Dre, right there. And I'm telling you, he intrigued with Charleston. Even academics said he thought it was fake. He thought it was fake at first, and now he doesn't believe that it's fake. That's the same thing I thought. I thought it was fake too. So I gotta believe. I think they're gonna end up doing business together. I really do. I think Aiden definitely wants to at least understand how Charleston could have this type of influence over people. And I think that Charleston probably can be bigger than he is. I'm not saying bigger than Aiden, but I'm saying Charleston definitely has a lot of growth. His platform gonna grow bigger, definitely. With this type of influence over people, he invincible, bro. He invincible. What can we say? What can somebody do to Charleston White to make him be canceled? Nothing other than some child shit. Other than that, he Gucci. Nothing is nothing. You can't call him a snitch. He already his nickname Rat Williams. What can you do to cancel Charleston White? Nothing.
To you this way, and I know my stream's gonna get it. I hope you get it. Charleston White is the drunk uncle at the cookout that we know he been doing some stuff that we don't agree with, but we know him for doing that. Like everything you're saying he did. Number one, if anybody else, not just you, did it, they're completely done. But he's been on the internet, which that's why I was surprised when I seen you guys together. He's been on the internet, going at every group, like he's indiscriminate about it. If someone comes at him and they happen to be gay, he's going at the gay community. If someone comes at him and
That's cool. I got no problem with that. I'm just saying if I were to do that, it would be crazy. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm asking anyone in this Discord, did I do anything wrong at all? At anything?
Well, hold on. I'll be honest. At first, I thought you knew his history and you purposely invited Prime, who's from Chicago, who also probably there's this like half of Charleston White's rhetoric is like disrespecting King Von and disrespecting Chicago. So I'm like, I hope Aiden didn't know that this guy don't really like Chicago people and definitely don't like King Von.
But I get that. I know that now. You know what I'm saying? I know all this. I'm asking you in this situation, particularly this whole breakdown. Am I in the wrong? And if I'm in the wrong, no. People are saying that I was in the wrong for kicking him out. I kicked him out after he made threats about raping my sister and about. By the way, the hotel was in my name. So you know what I'm saying? I've never kicked anyone out of a hotel before. Hotel's in my name. The reservation, whole thing's in my name. And again,
that would have been crazy if you left him because he was on live, right, in the hotel room, talking crazy.
He was on live saying he was gonna rape my sister and saying a lot of wild shit. Fuck the Jews. He couldn't do that regardless. Like the person I'm with who set up the whole hotel, all these things, it's a bad look that he's staying at this specific hotel because they do a lot of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, and then I want to have a bad name and stuff. And I'm in the middle of it. I look horrible. And you know, I'm out there specifically to chill my boy Dana White and all these things. And I don't want to look bad bringing him this hotel, and then he's saying all this wild shit. So it puts me in a weird position. But that's why I'm trying to ask you, Ak, and everyone in this Discord, did I do anything wrong at all in this whole thing?
Do you think it would have went another way if your boy wasn't there?
Yes. I don't think this would have happened.
And to be fair, in the clip, it was just you and Charleston White that he got into it. I think that's what you told him too. Like,
yeah, so that's why I'm also confused as well. That's why he went on this rant and he was mad at me. It was between him and Prime. I was super confused. On 2 hours later into my stream, you could watch it. I'm like,
well, he's kind of like, you brung him here, so he's like, damn, nigga, you brought this goofy ass nigga here. In his opinion, like, you brought this goofy ass nigga here.
I think he thought you set him up.
Okay, so he believes I set him up. Okay, got it. So, question of both of you. Well, everyone in here, you guys have been doing content for years. Do you believe that I set him up? Do you believe I told Prime, hey, bro, go fuck with him today? Go fuck.
I don't feel like that. But Charleston White is a troll, so I feel like you should have known. You should have knew what was coming. You feel me? Like this happens with everybody. It happened with academics. It happened with everybody that he worked with. Vlad, everybody. So I don't know why you feel like
I think you should have expected that he was going to turn on
you. No. Fair enough. But think about what you just said. You basically just said you should have predicted this was going to happen.
Yes.
Now
Yo, what's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? What's up? Nephew, ain't seen you in a while, Nep. What you got going on, Nep? Hey, look, but check it out. Look, we're going to switch topics real quick. We already went through the Charleston White situation. We're going to see how that shit play out with him and Aiden Ross or whatever. I ain't going to care. I was just checking out them nigga basketball skills. I see Aiden Ross got a little wiggle in his dribble. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, he got a little something for an old dude. You know what I'm saying? I was just checking them out, though. But look, now we're going to jump into Yungeen Ace, man. If y'all ain't know, man, they saying Yungeen Ace snitch, man. Did y'all hear that, man? Oh, man, don't say it, Yungeen Ace, man. You know you from Florida, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Yungeen. You know what I'm saying? You my brother, Ace. You know what I'm saying? We from Florida, cuz. Damn. I don't want to listen to the whole one. Y'all know me. Man, for real. That's what I said. Nah, not Yungeen Ace, man. Let me tell you something, man. What that song is Yungeen Ace got that I like, bro? What you say? Damn. I like Young and Ace, dog. And my favorite song ain't Who I Smoke. It's I think it's called Walk Away. Yeah, man. I think I want. Yeah, they got Young and Ace. I'm gonna look at Poetic Flacco. Yeah, Young and Ace. What's the name? Talking about it now. Is that Poetic Flacco that said it? Yeah, Poetic Flacco. He went live today. Yeah. I want to talk. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Yeah. What's up, KL1K? Yo, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, man.
Yo, let's get it, man. I swear. Information that ain't snitching if it's not on. So it's just too many definitions of snitching, bro. I can't keep up. So y'all won, right? Y'all won. Flocka won't be defining what a rat is. It feels like any longer. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to define what a rat is now for me. So I need all the street dudes, man. All right, I need all the street dudes, man, to get someone in the chat. Y'all define this for me. Is this telling? Wait, like 1 second.
They were fighting. Who was fighting? They were fighting. Who was fighting? No, I know they just seen they were fighting.
Wait 1 second, man.
They were fighting. Who was fighting? No, I know they just seen they were fighting. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? You were there. I know. I know. Like I said, okay, tell me the situation. Like I said, this happened in Duval County. Yeah, I don't know what was the report or not report. So tell me the scenario. What happened right here? They were fighting. Who was fighting? Them right there. Tell me who though. I don't know who.
Now that's okay. In fact, let's just play it out first, right? Because I feel like this is one of like the first defense of Young and Aces. Yo, is it telling if the police is showing me a video? He's showing me a video of two dudes fighting and one dude pulling out a gun and shooting. And he's asking me what's going on in this video. And I'm like, bruh, like you just showed me the video of two niggas fighting. They fighting. Like, what do you mean what's going on in the video? Right? But let's go.
Explain this. They were right. Them two right there. Who was fighting? Them two. Who were they? Jeremy. Jeremy? Yeah. Okay. They were fighting. Jeremy's fighting who? Now Jeremy's your boys, right? On your side? No. Who's on your side?
Hey, look. Check it out, y'all. Listen. They pulled the Kansas City Shuffle. They pulled the Flugaroo. Shout out my boy Music 101. My boy came up with that term. They pulled the Flugaroo on goddamn Young and Ace right here, dog. This is what they did. They showed Young and Ace a video of some people fighting. Now they know that Young and Ace was there because I'm assuming that he's in the video as well. And they asked Young and Ace, what's going on in this video? Like, what the fuck he supposed to say? Other than say, man, I don't want to answer no question. Now, he can say that now. He can say that. But what I'm trying to show you is how they use the Flugaroo. Shout out Music 101. My boy say the Flugaroo. They use the Flugaroo on goddamn Young and Ace, dog. They told him, they show him a video. That's like I show you a video of two people fighting, right? And you in the video too. You standing there too. And I asked you, I say, hey, what's going on right here? What are they doing? And you looking at them like, fuck you mean what they doing? He like, what are they doing? Bitch, they fighting. You see the motherfucking people fighting, bitch. You bitch, that's what you see. Bitch, don't you see them fighting? Bitch, that's what you see them doing. So he using the Flugaroo on Young and Ace. He getting Young and Ace to tail off top. Anyway, if Young and Ace didn't answer this question, he's telling off top anyway. So what Yungeen Ace was supposed to do is say, man, I ain't asking no questions. Man, I need a lawyer, man. I don't want to ask no questions. That's what he supposed to do, y'all. But he didn't do that. So once the police got him to say, what's going on in this video? That's just like if I show you a video of a baby deer and I'll be like, what's that in the video right there? What's that animal right there? And you'd be like, what the fuck you mean, what's that animal? I'll be like, what is that animal right there? And you'd be like, that's a baby deer. That's how he got fucking Yungeen Ace. You know what I'm saying? And Yungeen Ace say, they fighting, bitch. Can't you see they fighting? The fuck is you talking about? It's self-explanatory. But right then, he kind of got him. Then he gonna ask Yungeen Ace, well, who's the guys fighting? He be like, and the guys that's fighting, they already got these guys. They already know who these guys are. These guys already in custody. So the fuck you mean, who is these guys? Bitch, you know who these guys is. You already got them in custody. But by Yungeen Ace answering those questions, he's identifying the guys on the video. You see how they hit Yungeen Ace with the fluke roof? They finessing him into telling. They're using Tai Chi. Man, they got him, dog.
Who's your brother?
Chandra.
Trevon? Yeah. Okay. It was fine. Why were they beefing?
Like I said, I swear, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know why they beef.
Okay, that's explainable. Like, over a girl, some stupid shit. Where did this happen on Collins Road over there at Highland Lakes? So y'all went over there because Trevon was gonna get in a fight?
Yeah, they'll fight. Like, they fought.
Okay. So why did the guns get brought out? Why did all the shots fired?
They started shooting.
They started shooting.
Yeah, the other boys started shooting.
Well, DeAndre shot because that's very clearly gunshots coming from his hand.
No, DeAndre shoot.
DeAndre did.
Right. So here's my defense. So first off, if he did told, good for him. Good for him. Because if you guys don't know, he actually got probation violation for even being there. So he ain't shoot. He was just there at the fight, right, watching or engaging or instigating, and he got violated for his probation. So he got a 32-month probation, right? And he got violated and had to go back. So good for him, because I'll be real with y'all, bro, right? If I'm Yungeen Ace, because at the time of his career, Yungeen Ace was probably a top 10 rapper in Jacksonville, right? He was like top 10. He was on the verge of really, like doing something. Listen, I don't know where your morals and principles lie, bro. I don't know where your real nigga barometer lies, bro. But I'm being straight up with y'all, man. If I'm on a rise to make it out and feed my mama, and just because I was there for some activities among nigga dacticals, just because I was there and the nigga dacticals was tripping, they about to violate me for 31 months and I gotta go sit? Stop it. Right? But in this particular clip, is this telling? Because one, the cop said, I know your homie shot that weapon. Yungeen Ace said, nah, my homie ain't shoot nothing. He ain't shot. You feel me? And he ain't shoot nothing. At most, right? Like at the very most, like what Yungeen Ace said was, or did was, he identified them or gave the names that they already knew. He showed Yungeen Ace a video and told Yungeen Ace, hey, what's going on here? Again, like that's also the trick bag y'all gotta understand as well, bro. Like that detective told Yungeen Ace to describe what's going on there, bro, for this exact reason. For this exact reason. So when this get released, it like looks bad. You show that man a video of two people fighting and told him, bro, what's going on here? So at the very most, Yungeen Ace identified. That's Jeremy, and the other person is DeAndre. Those are my mans. But the cops already had those two in custody. So they already know their names. But let's read the comment section real quick, man. To figure out, is this telling? Is this telling? And Homer Simpson says, I'm telling on everybody. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you, my boy. Right? Let's read, man. Chief motherfucker should respond with a lawyer, which he did in the full video. And in the full interrogation, he eventually said, I need a lawyer. Chief says identifying is snitching. Harmon I says he told. Hey, listen, man. I ain't no street dude. I ain't no street dude, bro. You feel me? Right? So I can identify who told and who didn't tell, bro. But from my angle, I think you be Bobo the fool, bro. To walk up in that interrogation, dumb boy show you a video in 4K of two homies fighting. They already got the niggas arrested. And all you gotta do is just what? Is just act like you cooperating. I say, oh yeah, that's Jeremy. Oh yeah, that's Trevante. First off, bro, anybody with a name of Trevante is guilty. Your mama ain't named you Trevante with no good intentions in mind, bro. If you are named Trevante, bro, your mama knew you was gonna be a menace, bro. As far as I'm concerned, man, like you just living out your prophecy. And your prophecy was to be a menace and cause trouble. Now, there's another video that dropped, bro, that I'm trying to review, man. The video is this right here. Let me pull it up. FBG Butta.
We already went through Butta. We already went through attack beef and cheese Butta. So look. So my thing is, yes, according to what Yungeen Ace told them, yes, that's snitching. Will that end his career? No. Let me tell y'all why. Listen, man, I keep trying. First of all, I'm gonna say this. I keep trying to tell people my message is to get out the streets, because if you notice what's going on nowadays, they're killing for nothing. Life is at value of life is at an all-time low, and I'm tired of seeing our young people lose their lives. I'm tired of seeing your babies, your brothers, your cousins, your nephews, your daughters, your nieces, your sisters. I'm tired of seeing these people lose their life for senseless violence in the streets, cut down at so young of an age where they didn't even get a chance to grow up and stuff like that. You feel me? So I want as many young people as possible to get out the streets. That's my overwhelming sentiment on this channel. Also, I want y'all to understand that it took me 20-some years to understand this, but the street code would work if everybody upheld it, right? The code itself is not inherently bad. I understand what the code was meant to stand for, but what fucked the code up is people don't uphold the code. So what happens is you find people who do uphold the code and people that don't uphold the code, and that makes the whole code in itself inherently weak, because you upholding the code, but then somebody else ain't upholding the code. Look at Young Thug, for instance. Young Thug is upholding the code, and Gunna didn't uphold the code. And with being that Gunna didn't uphold the code, he went in there and told them people that yes, YSL is a gang. And then that could be used against Thug in his situation, because now you having one of the co-conspirators, one of the co-defendants, get in open court and acknowledge that it is a gang. So that hurts Thug in his defense and in defending his freedom and his livelihood and his life. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Now, if everybody held the code, then the code would work. But it doesn't work because it's the people that's involved in upholding the code don't uphold the code. So therefore, and this is going to continue to happen. So therefore, the only reason I would say to uphold the code, I'm gonna be honest with you, is if it's something in you that you don't want, that you value. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't uphold the code because how I'm gonna say it, everybody else upholding the code. No, uphold the code because you just don't want to go out being a snitch. Uphold the code because you just standing on principles and morals, because that's some shit that you just don't want to be on your jacket. That's a better reason to uphold the code than to think that your dog gonna uphold the code. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say. So, and I'm not judging anyway. I say I don't even judge nobody. You get what I'm saying? I never told on nobody in my life. So, and that makes me feel good that I can die, that I'm gonna die a real nigga though. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I ain't in the streets no more. So I'm definitely, I'm definitely safe. I'm definitely good. But I ain't gonna tell you no lie. If you hit my motherfucking car and it's a fender bender, I'm calling the police on your motherfucking ass. We finna get some insurance companies involved in this shit here. I'm not just finna let you go and be like, nah, I can't call the police on you because you hit my car, because I'm gonna be a snitch and I ain't upholding the code. You got me fucked up, nigga. You gonna stay right here in the middle of this traffic for 4 hours until the police get here, and I'm gonna say, yeah, that motherfucker right there in that red Toyota Corolla, he hit my motherfucking car, and goddamn it, he was in the wrong, and we need the motherfucking insurance company to get involved. So if you want to call me a snitch for that, call me a motherfucking snitch for that. But fuck you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I gave that an example just to show you how the code does not apply in a lot of these situations in life, and that's why I want people to get out the streets, because it constricts you. The code constricts you. The real world the code doesn't apply. It only applies to the underworld. You get what I'm saying? Now, and it don't even really apply there, because a lot of the big time drug dealers and the big time bosses, they snitching anyway. They snitching on the competition. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of the competition. They do this shit been going on all before we got into the game. It's really a myth, y'all. Trust me. And if you can wake up out of that sunken place and live long enough, you'll understand that as well, bro. Trust me. If you live in real life, bro, you're going to most likely run into some situations where the police get involved, and you're going to have to face with telling the police what happened, or don't tell the police what happened. Case in point, young Lil Durk in India got in that situation when people ran into their house, and Lil Durk in India brushed back at them people. You think they ain't tell them police what happened? I just got a question. You think Lil Durk didn't tell them police, yeah, 2 masked dudes came in my house, India shot, I shot, da. You think they didn't tell them that? I just got a question. I got a question. Yes, they told them that. Yes, the fuck they told them that. Shout out to Mickey Truth, but now this one thing that I had already said on my platform. I had already told y'all about the Pooh Shiesty incident. Pooh Shiesty told them people what happened. He told the police exactly what happened. Y'all need to go look at this paperwork. He told them exactly what happened. He had the $30,000. He was, trying to do some transaction. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, even when you take a plea, bro, put it this way, I'm gonna tell you when you plead self-defense, say you kill a nigga in self-defense, right? You know you have to tell the police what happened, right? You're going to have to tell the police, yeah, he ran up on me, he pulled a gun out on me, I pulled my gun out, I shot, he's dead. The code would have you believe you ain't supposed to do none of that. I'm not saying the code is bad. I'm saying the code is broken. And in your life, if you live a normal life, you're going to run into situations where you're going to have interactions with the police. The code will have you to believe that you're not supposed to tell the police anything. Got a question. Say your daughter come up missing, or your baby come up missing, or your grandbaby, or something like that. You ain't going to tell the police the baby missing? That could help them convict somebody else. What time the baby came up missing? The baby came up missing at 5 o'clock. Okay, so now they pick up John Jones down the street. They find John Jones was on your street at 5:02. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so now you told them the baby came up at missing at 5 o'clock. Okay, they're gonna use that evidence that you said the baby came up missing at 5 o'clock and put that as a timeline, and they found out that John Joe was on your street at 5 o'clock, so he possibly could be a suspect. They could use all of that in conviction of the guy who initially kidnapped the baby. I'm just saying, dog, it's just so many little gray areas when the code is involved, bro. I'm not judging. Do what you do. I told you, I'm happy that I got out the streets, never told on nobody. So I get it. I understand it. I'm not judging. Trust me, I'm not looking down on street niggas. I love street niggas personally. I mean, not like that, no gay shit. But I'm saying, like, I'm one of them. So I feel a kinship to a street nigga more so than a nigga from in the suburbs. I can't too much relate to that shit. That ain't how I came up. So I got a more of a connection with a street dude. But I'm just saying, I just done lived enough life to see a lot of gray areas when it comes to the street shit. You know what I'm saying? And upholding the code can get you fucked up. Case in point, I got a homeboy. I told y'all his name's Yungeen Bernie. He doing 30 fucking years right now for robbery. He never robbed nobody, bro. The dude that robbed them, the dude that did the robbery didn't get caught. We all know the dude. Nobody ever told on the dude, right? They figured my homeboy Yungeen Bernie for the robbery. He doing 30 fucking years right now. He never told. He went to jail when he was 17. He got probably like 4 more years to do, 3-4 more years to do. He finna do 30, he gonna be done did 20 something, 27, something like that years. And he didn't even do it. He didn't, I swear to God, he didn't do it. Everybody know he didn't do it. It was other people there. The dude just fingered the wrong person. 30 years. 30 years. My advice to y'all, bro, don't get into the streets, bro. That way, can't nothing stop you. You can do what you want to do. Get you a legal gun. You ain't in the streets. Let me tell you what. I done been around killers. You know what killers scared of? Niggas who registered with a registered gun. That's what a killer scared of. A killer scared of a nigga who's registered with a registered gun. A killer ain't running up on you. Because you can kill that nigga, stay right there and tell the police, stand right over his body. I got a question, y'all. When Gucci Mane killed that dude for running up on him, what's his name? Puka Loop. Smoking on Puka Loop. You remember Puka Loop, rest heaven Puka Loop. You don't think Gucci Mane told the police what happened? Yeah, he told the police what happened. He told the police exactly what happened. He told them. Yeah, they ran in here, I shot that, da-da-da-da-da. I'm just getting y'all the game, dog. Hey, do what you want to do with your life. I ain't judging y'all. I'm going to love you anyway. I fucks with you. I fucks with you if you are $2 hoe on the street, if you a hoe selling pussy on Instagram, if you a street nigga killer, robber, I fucks with you. I'm just trying to pull you. I'm just trying to save you, help save you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come to that realization when you want to. This on your own. But I'm saying, I'm just trying to keep putting the little bugs in your ear to let you know it's okay to come over here to the other side and try to live till you're old and gray. You know, you're going to do it when you want to do it anyway. But I'm just going to, keep trying to pull you over here every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You come when you're ready. You'll come when you're ready, hopefully. But, I'm the friend that's going to be telling you, nah, bro, don't kill that nigga, dog. Because you kill that nigga, a nigga going to tell on you, dog. You're going to end up going to jail. Motherfucker going to tell on you. You ain't going to be out here with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your family gonna be fucked up. Your mama gonna be hurting. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna have to come see you in jail. I'm have to send you $50, $100 here and there, bro. There ain't no life for you, bro. Fuck that nigga, dog. I'm that type of friend, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of friend like, oh man, go kill that fuck nigga, da 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 da. Then when you go to jail for the rest of your life, I only answer the phone for you after the first 6 months. Or I'm trying to fuck your bitch after a year. You see what I'm saying? Or I got your son out there stealing car radios like in that movie South Central. What Loco told OG Bobby Johnson, Ray got your boy out there stealing. SLK, you remember that movie South Central, OG Bobby Johnson? What Loco told OG Bobby Johnson? Ray got your boy out there stealing. You gonna ride down on Willie Manchester? Show you ride. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, put y'all up on that. Look, check this out, man. What we gonna switch to? I got a couple different little subjects. I told you I had a bunch. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to T-Rail, dog. We're gonna go to T-Rail, dog. We're gonna go to T-Rail. We're gonna go to T-Rail. We're gonna go to T-Rail. Gucci, Soldier Boy, Funny Mike. Shout out to Sante Honor. Gucci, Soldier Boy, Funny Mike. All got self-defense bodies for real. I'm gonna play T-Rail, dog. So T-Rail is a semi-famous singer, and he was on tour with Young Blue, and Young Blue kicked him off because allegedly Boosie posted something, and T-Rail commented on Boosie posted T-Rail or something like that. I don't know, but either way, Boosie and T-Rail is friends because Boosie helped T-Rail out at the beginning of his career, did a song with him called My Dog, and of course we know Young Blue and Boosie is beefing, and I guess Young Blue like, nigga, you cool with the ops, nigga, you the ops, nigga. But I'm finna play the video, man. We can, you know what I'm saying, talk about it.
Me off tour because Boosie posted me on Instagram and you want me to show hours, bro. And I thought my friend was helping me out, but you want to take me off tour because Boosie posted me on Instagram and you want me to show. What is it a game to you? Is it a game of loyalty? Like you want me to show loyalty to you? Over man, do you know what Boosie has done for my career? Boosie has taken me on tours. Boosie done features with me. I done 3 tours with Boosie. My biggest song is one of my biggest songs is My Dog. One of my biggest songs is My Dog with Boosie Badass. You knew that when you was gonna take me on tour. That sounds goofy. It just bothers me, bro, because I seen this as a real opportunity, bro. From a friend, bro. I seen Young Blue as a friend. I've been knowing this man for years, bro. Back when I was doing tours with Boosie and he was just getting signed. I seen you as a homeboy who know my situation, bro. I got a kid with disabilities, bro. All my money go to him. This is my first ever chain, bro. Like, I just got you know what I'm saying? And I never been the one to stunt. I'm real humble about my money. I'm real humble about my life and situations. People know my character, bro. And they know T-Rail ain't never in no drama. T-Rail ain't never in no beef. T-Rail just do his music and sing good music, bro. And everybody knows that I always pay homage to Boosie. That's my dog, bro. Come on, bro. You gonna kick me off tour, bro? I thought we was homies. I thought y'all, bro, I really thought this man was my homie. That asked me on tour. I didn't come to you. I was doing my own thing. I was doing my own shows, trying to get my own money to take care of my family, bro. I got children. So you would take me on tour, bro. Like, that shit ain't cool, bro. I really love music, bro. This shit crazy. It just mind blows me that I get kicked off tour because Boosie posted me because you think I'm a setup. I'm not no setup, bro. This shit crazy. And wow, bro. Mo3 said it right, bro. Everybody.
I just want to say this real quick, right? So it's crazy to me that Young Blue would take this stance to kick T-Rail off of the show. Now, I don't have all the information. I'm only listening to it from T-Rail's side. So that's all I got to go on. So I'm gonna hold some reservation to see what the other side is. But all I can do is make my opinion on the information that I have at hand. Now I'm gonna say this: it's crazy to me that Young Blue would take this stance, being that him and Boosie brother, meaning Young Blue and Boosie brother, are the ones who are accused of shitting Boosie. The beef between Young Blue and Boosie is because Boosie's brother and Young Blue allegedly went to Ghazi and forged Boosie's signature on a contract that signed Young Blue to Empire Entertainment while Boosie was shot. We all know Boosie got shot after he went to Big T up in Texas after Mo 3 passed. So it's crazy to me that Young Blue would be so anti-Boosie when you the one allegedly who fucked Boosie over, not Boosie fucked you over. Now maybe Boosie would have fucked you over in the future because we know Boosie do some shady business deals and ain't none of his artists ever blew up on his stewardship. But as far as we know, Boosie never fucked over Young Blue, and Blue actually fucked over Boosie. Because I'm gonna say this: Boosie be full of shit a lot of times. He like talk a lot of shit, this and that. But I do not believe that Boosie signed over Young Blue. I don't believe that for 1 second. So on this accord, I believe Boosie. I believe they forged Boosie. Boosie showed the city. They even spelled the man's name wrong. Know what I'm saying? And Boosie is the victim in this situation. So for Young Blue to do that to T-Rail because of that, it just baffles me. That's crazy.
Everybody's your partner, bro. And it's showing that you can't trust these people in the industry, bro. I've seen this as a real deal opportunity. Young Blue was reaching his hand out to me to take me on tour for me to get kicked off because Boosie posted me. You know damn well, if anybody asks anybody, how you know T-Rail? How you know T-Rail? You know, a lot of people know T-Rail because my dog featuring Boosie Badass or touring with Boosie. I don't play sides with people. That's not my business. I came to do my job, bro. I come to do my job. I come to sing my songs, and I come to show love to the fans. There's real fans that really love me. But I seen an opportunity because Blue, you got a song with Drake. You got a song with K-Line. I've seen you go overseas. So of course, when you asked me to go on tour, I'm like, bro, this is a real big opportunity. This is real big. I'm canceling my own shows so I can go on tour with you. I already paid travel fees. I've already paid for flights. I had to get my bus fixed. Everybody know I got a tour bus. I had to get my bus fixed so I can take my bus on tour. That cost me money. Now I ain't got no tour. I got open dates and missing money. Open dates and missing money because Boosie posted me on Instagram, somebody that put me on in the game. Everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner, bro. Shit fucking crazy, bro. Shit wild, bro. I'm really was excited to go on tour, bro. I started, nigga, everything, bro. Going on a diet, started losing weight, all kind of shit, bro. So I can look good on tour, maybe gain me some new fans, so maybe I can start touring on cities that's never seen me, bro. I want to perform in LA and Portland. Portland, LA, and New York, and Canada. That's new people that's never seen or ever heard of T-Rail. That I thought I was going to get with my friend, with my dog, Young Blue, my dog. I thought you was my dog, bro. Like, would you turn your back on somebody that put you on? I'm not playing no side, bro. But I'm not about to sit there and play no game with no man. This shows you how crazy this industry is. So I'm just mind blown right now. I don't even know what to think. Right now. I really have a sick child, bro. I really have a son with Down syndrome, bro, that I spend my money on, bro. And for me to put my money to a side so that I can get opportunity to try to make more money, it's called an investment. Ain't that the title of your projects? Investments? I'm in an investment in you, believing in you, that we going on tour and you extending your hand and you want to take me out on this road and work to get canceled off the tour because a man who helped put me on in the game posted me. That's fucked up, bro. That ain't real. That ain't real, bro. That ain't real, bro. That shit ain't real, bro. You gotta watch these niggas, bro. Shit ain't fucking real, bro. Blue, you ain't right. You ain't right. And the crazy part, you can't even call me. You can't even call me, G. These niggas will get money and give you their ass to kiss. And I ain't kissing no ass, bro. I got missing dates, bro. I'm missing over $100,000, probably, bro. And money and booking that people call me to book me for shows. I'm saying, no, I'm going on tour with Blue. I'm trying to get this opportunity. I'm trying to do LA. I never performed. I ain't did LA since 2020 with Jacquees. Like, I'm really trying to get this fan base up in different markets and different cities. I got a son to feed, bro. I got a child to feed, bro. I'm gonna take my son on tour. Let him be proud of me. See me in front of a couple thousand people. 3,000-4,000 people.
I'm gonna say this. Listening to the situation, man. I'm gonna say this. Blue put forth a very compelling argument. T-Rare put forth a very compelling argument. Shout out Anonymous One. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Anonymous One channel. Yo. T-Rare put forth a very compelling argument. From what it looks like, yeah, man, I side with T-Rail so far. I got to hear Young Blue's side. I don't know, maybe T-Rail did some other stuff along the way that made Blue kick him off the tour. But from what Blue's saying, if we're going to take what from what T-Rail's saying, we're going to take what T-Rail's saying for face value, yeah, man, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Let's go check out what Boosie had to say about the situation.
This nigga Blue that kicked T-Rail off the tour because he got posted on my IG for saying my album was the truth. Clown. Wherever that tour go, I need y'all to send me addresses so I can send the shirts. If you in that city where that tour coming, I'm sending you 40, 50 shirts. You won't kick them. That man ain't got nothing to do with this. That man wouldn't know when y'all forged my shit. That man ain't got nothing to do with this. You won't kick the man off the tour. Send me y'all addresses so I can put these shirts everywhere for that tour. Send me y'all addresses right now.
Yeah, man. I hope they get that situation situated, man. If I'm T-Rail, man, I ain't rocking with Young Blue no more. That was really messed up for him to pull that move on that man. Man, I wish you the best, T-Rail, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everything work out for you. I want to switch real quick to a young man out of Texas named AJ Armstrong. AJ Armstrong had two mistrials. He was on trial for capital murder for murdering both of his parents, and he had two mistrials. So he just got convicted last week for the murder of his parents. For those of us I remember when we was going over the Melly case, and we were trying to find a case of where someone had mistrials and ended up getting convicted, and we couldn't find her. And I'll be honest with you, we couldn't find her. We was Googling, and we couldn't find her. Well, here is a situation where it happened. AJ Armstrong had two mistrials and came back, and they found him guilty of murdering his parents. I'm gonna play this video It's gonna summarize the AJ Armstrong case. If you guys aren't familiar with the AJ Armstrong case, and then we're gonna talk about it. It's a very strange case. It's very and I'm gonna be honest with you. I could see how they could give him a mistrial. In my mind, I was wondering how the fuck. I was wondering, did he really do it myself? You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play this video for y'all, and then we're gonna go over it.
Antonio Armstrong charged in the indictment.
And we begin with this breaking news that we have been following for you all.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
In the summer of 2016, in Bel Air, Texas, a stone's throw from Houston, Don and Antonio Armstrong were both attacked by an unknown assailant. Both of them shot while sleeping in the dead of the night. The couple's son heard the gunfire from elsewhere in the house and made an emergency call, sending responders rushing out to the house. These officers arrived to find that the home security system had not been breached. No one had entered or left the house for hours. The killer must have already been inside. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin and this is Just Thought Lounge. JTL is the true crime channel that delivers serious, well-balanced coverage of the cases that really make you think. This case is truly confounding. An unlikely suspect, a weak motive, both an abundance and notable lack of different physical evidence, and circumstances that seem to prove that sometimes things are not how they may appear. This is the strange case of Antonio Armstrong Jr. Let's take a look. Antonio and Don Armstrong have been described as a couple at the head of what was considered to be an all-American family. In 2016, both were 42 years old. Antonio was a Texan native. He had grown up in Houston. Antonio had studied at Texas A&M under a full scholarship to play football, before going on to the NFL, where he was a linebacker for the Miami Dolphins in the mid-1990s. Ankle injuries ended his career before he could get much playing time, but he moved on to play professionally in the CFL, the Canadian Football League, for 6 years. He and his wife Dawn co-owned and ran First Class Training, a gym in Bel Air. Antonio doubled as a personal trainer, motivational speaker, and a general health and fitness advocate.
You to pick back up those visions and those dreams that you once had.
By all accounts, it was a very happy marriage. The couple were parents to 3 children. Josh was the eldest. He was Don's son from a previous relationship. By 2016, Josh was a college student. He had also developed a close relationship with his stepfather and was extremely close to his younger siblings, 16-year-old Antonio Jr., known as AJ, and 12-year-old Kara. AJ was a football player himself and was known as the big man on campus. He and his sister still lived in the family home with their parents. On the evening of the 28th of July, 2016, the Armstrongs retired to bed around 10 p.m. Kara set the home security system that night, securing the family safely inside. They separated to their respective rooms. The master bedroom was located on the second floor, where Don and Antonio slept. Kara was just down the hallway. AJ had a room in the loft on the third floor, one that he had previously shared with his older brother Josh. 3 weeks earlier, however, Josh had moved into his own apartment only a short drive away. For hours that night, the house was quiet. The only activity was 16-year-old AJ awake in his room texting with his girlfriend Kate. The two called it a night at just past 1 a.m. The events of the next hour would change all of their lives forever. At 1:40 a.m., AJ called 911 emergency. He told the dispatcher that he heard gunshots in the house. He then descended to the second floor and noticed that the door to his parents' bedroom was ajar. They never leave it open, even a crack, AJ said. He did not enter the room. Do you require medical assistance? Yes, AJ said. There were several lengthy pauses throughout the call while the dispatcher checked in with updates and information about the responding officers. Much of the call was inaudible. However, AJ was understood to have pondered aloud how someone could have gotten into the house.
It sounds like a handgun, rifle, or shotgun.
In another barely distinguishable whisper, in response to the dispatcher, AJ notes a ringing that he has in his ear. Then, 7 minutes into the call, he also made another ambiguous statement.
Can you hear anything else that's going on?
Towards the end of the 911 call, AJ entered a code into the ADT keypad on the front door to disable the home security system. The call lasted 16 minutes in total. Then, AJ is heard opening the door. He and Kara walked out to meet law enforcement. Responding officers entered the house and performed a walkthrough to confirm that no individuals were inside aside from Don and Antonio. This was verified within minutes. Emergency medical teams found Antonio Sr. in bed, clinging to life with a slight pulse, and immediately rushed him out for further care. He had been shot with a single bullet in the head. Dawn, in bed beside her husband, was sadly declared dead at the scene. The mother of three had received 2 gunshots behind her ear. Both had been asleep when the killer attacked. When the couple was found, each had a pillow resting over their heads. Walking through the kitchen, responding officers noticed drawers hanging open haphazardly, though nothing appeared disturbed within them, nor were any items found to be missing. From one of these drawers, a notepad and a pen had been retrieved and left sitting out on the kitchen counter. On the note, someone had roughly scrawled, "I've been watching you for some time. Get me?" The writer had gone over each capitalized letter a few times, as though to conceal the handwriting. Also on the counter was a gun, later to be confirmed as Antonio Sr.'s own handgun, a .22 caliber pistol, and the murder weapon. He was known to have kept the gun in the drawer of his bedside table, just as AJ had recalled when speaking with 911 dispatch. Investigators determined that the gun had been retrieved next to Antonio while he slept. The evidence indicated that Don had been shot first, twice, and very closely together. Then the shooter turned to Antonio, perhaps, they thought, because the initial 2 shots had caused him to awake, prompting the killer to shoot Antonio Sr. as well. The initial assessment of the scene yielded an obvious suspect. The home security system had sensors on every external door as well as motion detectors to catch movement inside. None of the door sensors had been triggered. All windows were locked with their screens still secured. It would have been impossible for the killer to go out through a window. There was no sign of forced entry. 2 family members had been shot using a gun that had already been inside the house, and that remained inside the house when law enforcement arrived, not carried away by the killer. 2 individuals walked out. 12-year-old Kara, who had just been awoken by her brother as recorded while he spoke to the 911 dispatcher. That left only 16-year-old Antonio Jr. AJ was handcuffed and placed in the back of a police cruiser. In the early morning hours, AJ was questioned by investigators from the Houston Police Department. HPD officers remarked that AJ appeared emotionless throughout this period. They did not see him shed a tear over the loss of his mother. His father was in critical care, fighting for his life. HPD felt certain that, given the circumstances, AJ must have been the shooter. They began to piece together the context and their case by asking AJ to explain his relationship with his parents. The interview audio was recorded, but not captured on video.
You get along with your mom, get along with dad, no problems. No like really close. And then me and my mom, me, my brother, and my sister, had our, little issues. My mom, but it was never anything, serious.
Investigators asked specifically about AJ's older brother, Josh, who had arrived at the crime scene shortly after law enforcement. In the chaos of the night, AJ had also found time to call his brother Josh. He told his brother that their parents had been shot. Josh was at the house moments later because he lived just down the street.
You have an older brother that doesn't live there? No, he's not. He just moved. He was going to Berlin, and he just moved back 3 weeks ago. He's going to the Art Institute now, and he lives in those apartments. Our house is here, and when you come out and that left on Maple Ridge, he lives in those apartment complexes right there. Okay, so right around, right around the corner, right around his house. Now, how is his relationship with everybody in the family? He's really him and my dad are really close. We sit down and talk a lot. And then him and my mom were identical people, their personalities are the same, so they're close. And then me and him were just have a really close brother relationship. And then my little sister loves him.
While AJ was questioned, the crime scene was being processed. There were no usable fingerprints found in the house. Nothing was found on the gun, nor on the note and pen left out in the kitchen. There were shell casings found in the master bedroom, but also in AJ's bedroom. AJ was asked about what he knew about his father's gun.
You know what kind of gun it is? I just looked at his. I think it's a 22. I'm not 100% positive. Only time I've ever used it was when I went to the gun range. I was 8 years old or something like that. But that's about it. And he has a case in one of his drawers. And my dad, his drawers, the closet, and under the bed is off limits. So I've never gone in there or seen it or anything like that, except for when he brings it out. So I don't know where he was keeping the gun at the time, but I know he keeps it in one of those two places.
Searching through the master bedroom, investigators noticed a bullet hole in the ceiling originating from AJ's third-floor bedroom. They locate the entry hole in the teenager's room, concealed only by a pile of socks. When pressed by the HPD on this point, AJ admits to having fired the gun. He showed it off to a friend weeks earlier and had fired it at that time. Police then found bullet holes in a pillow and blanket in AJ's closet.
It was maybe 3 weeks ago. Me and one of my friends just playing around, and they were about to leave, and he was like, "Hey, well, not really. He was like me. I was like, hey, have you ever tried that before?" And they were like, "No, I've never done it." I was like, "Do you want me to show you how to?" And I went and checked 3 places, and the gun was on my dad's bed, and I laid the pillow. I laid my pillow, and then a blanket over it, a blanket under it, thinking that would stop it, but I guess it did not stop it. Yeah.
Police did not buy into AJ's timeline. Investigators say materials from the ceiling were visible on the floor of the master bedroom. This indicated that the bullet could not have been fired weeks earlier. If that was the case, surely someone would have noticed.
You're explaining the way around that you shot to the floor 2 or 3 weeks ago when we've got fresh sheetrock on the ground and we've got a round still laying on the ground. Your parents use that room constantly. They're going to notice. If your dad's going to notice an imprint on the carpet, he's going to notice. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't in this past. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in this past week. If it wasn't this week, it was last week.
The bullet hole was not the only suspicious anomaly identified inside the house. On the second-floor landing, police identified an area of carpet that appeared to have been recently burnt. It was not a large marking. The burn mark seemed to have been made from a single match that was stifled without catching a flame. The area around the burn mark smelled strongly of gasoline.
Was the carpet burnt? That was Tuesday. Okay. Did you spill anything on the floor before? No, I didn't spill anything on the floor. That's the thing that was like confusing to me. I didn't spill anything on the floor. What's the bottle of running alcohol that's empty in your bedroom? I'm just asking because the other investigator who's out there says that the floor right there is supposed to be cellar, which is like sometimes. Yeah, I know, like that. Something like that. That's what me and my dad, when like it happened, we both said that it like smelled like gas somewhere. We didn't know where it was coming from.
Investigators speculated that in the days before the murders, AJ had been attempting to set fire to the second floor landing, just at the entrance of the stairs, which would block access out of the house to anyone in the rooms on that floor. They also believed that the bullet-holed pillow and blanket were evidence of a test run of the shooting. This test would gauge how noisy the gun was. Could the shots be heard from Kara's room loud enough to wake her, for example? Antonio Sr. passed away in hospital. His son stood accused of 2 counts of capital murder and was released on a $200,000 bond. AJ's motive remained murky at best, but if the alarm system was to be trusted, the case against him appeared, at least on the surface, to be a slam dunk. But was it? There were issues with the physical evidence. If AJ had been the shooter that night, there was nothing more than this circumstantial evidence linking him to the gun. AJ did not have gunpowder residue anywhere on him, his hands, arms, or clothing. There was no blood spatter either. None of his parents' blood was on AJ's person or caught in his hair. Bloodied clothing was not found anywhere in the house. Had the 16-year-old been savvy enough to thoroughly clean himself and the scene, there were
No, I say okay. I got way more than it was 30-something likes last I checked. But hit that like button, hit that like button. Listen, I want y'all to think about that for a second. So they say AJ had no gunpowder residue on him. They say he also had no blood splatter on him from his parents' blood or anything. Like I want y'all to just remember that, right? He had no gunshot residue on him. Like, how did this happen? The alarm system said that nobody entered the house. The alarm was set. The gun was still in the house. How does this happen, y'all? I just want y'all to keep remembering that. I just want to hit that like button, guys. Still hit that like button. I just want you guys to remember that.
no indications left of any cleaning products in any sinks, showers, or drains. DNA was found on the notepad and on the gun. This DNA matched to the Armstrong family, but could not be isolated to a single individual. This was also the case with DNA extracted from elsewhere in the house. The teenager had lied to police about playing around with his father's gun to impress a friend. He blamed his younger sister for the mess on the stairway, but he insisted that someone had entered the house that night, and he claimed to have seen that person, a man, running away from him and wearing a mask.
That's when I came down and I like kind of looked, because you know like it goes down, like you can peek real quick and see like what's like going on from down from my stairs. And when I saw someone like coming out, so I just took off back upstairs and went straight to my closet, and that's my call. Well, did you physically see somebody? No, I saw him running. Like I saw him running. Was it he or she? Or? It was definitely a guy. It wasn't a girl. There wasn't like long hair or anything like that. I mean, they had it was like a mask, and like you could only see the eyes and the mouth. But he looked like a black guy. But I'm not 100% positive. But I'm pretty sure it's an African American. And like I say, like 6 feet maybe.
So how do you feel right now? Can you talk to us about how you're feeling?
If convicted, AJ Armstrong faced an automatic life sentence without the chance of parole for at least 40 years. AJ's family stood firmly behind him while his defense attorneys prepared to defend the teenager at trial.
We know him. We know our grandson. That's the thing. We know our grandson. Yes.
You know what he's capable of doing and what he's not capable of doing.
No.
And we know that he's not capable of murdering his mother and his father.
There was somebody else in the house that night, and to know that this is something I'm being accused of just makes everything so much worse. Dealing with not having my parents anymore, it's the fact that I'm being accused of something of this magnitude.
Before the case saw a jury, a woman named Maxine Adams, a friend of the Armstrongs, came forward offering an alternative theory of the crime. Maxine claimed that Antonio Sr. had been involved in a prostitution ring. Maxine's husband had also been involved. They had, by extension, become connected with some shady associates and had even received death threats. AJ's defense, headed by attorney Rick Titoto, claimed this information had been withheld by the state and pushed for an outright dismissal of the charges against AJ. In Maxine's interview with police, she backed up her claims. To the family, this came as a shock, but also a potential explanation for the murders that did not involve young AJ.
Full details, names, phone numbers, people involved, how it worked.
The woman said that my son was receiving threatening phone calls. He's dead. You mean to tell me that wasn't enough for you to start investigating? It's painful, but I want to know truth and I want my grandson free.
The Armstrong's gym first-class training was broken into just after the murders. A link between this break-in and the murders was not made. The HPD found Maxine Adams' claims to be unsubstantiated. But with these rumors and curious activities playing out in the months after the killings, Rick Titoto told the media that it was clear that the state did not want the public to know what was really happening. The motion to have the case dismissed nonetheless failed. AJ was 19 years old when he went on trial in the spring of 2019.
Within 11 minutes of going into that house, before any evidence was processed, before they knew anything about the crime scene, as far as forensics, before anything, they made up their mind. He did it.
In a surprise move, the defense introduced yet another theory of the crime when they pointed the finger at a new suspect, Josh Armstrong, AJ and Kara's older half-brother. Josh is the son of Dawn and stepson to Antonio Sr. In the years following the murders, Josh had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and he began to receive treatment. He had reported paranoid episodes and violent thoughts.
For the past 3 years, he's been in and out of a psychiatric facility. You're going to hear evidence that he's suicidal. You're going to hear evidence that he's homicidal. You're going to hear evidence that he's catatonic. You're going to hear evidence that he has a woman in his head that he's trying to kill.
Jurors heard from Hannah Pylon, Josh's ex-girlfriend, who had been living with him at the time of the murders. She was asleep when the shooting had taken place. Josh was at home when she awoke, but she was unable to verify his whereabouts for the hours earlier. She assumed he had been sleeping next to her. Hannah testified that she awoke when Josh received the phone call from AJ. There was someone in his parents' house, he told her, as he headed for a shotgun, then straight out the door. She also testified that Josh spiraled after his parents' death. He heard voices in his head. He became paranoid, depressed, and obsessed with the murders. Josh then checked himself into the hospital for psychiatric treatment. Kara Armstrong, now a teenager herself, took the stand as a character witness for her brother and to discuss the family dynamic. She told the jury that Josh had been the black sheep of the family, that he perceived that his parents loved the other two children more than him, and that his demeanor had completely changed for the worse just after returning from college. Kara also gave testimony addressing the key piece of evidence against AJ, the security system. It was finicky, she said. Kara recounted how the system often misfired. The sensors did not always work. In particular, the door sensors would fail to signal when the external doors were opened. She had explained this to investigators on the night her parents were killed. The defense aimed to prove that the alarm system reports showing no doors had been opened in the home for hours prior to law enforcement arriving on the scene were complete nonsense.
Those records are not worth the paper they're written on. There is at least 77 different errors in those alarm records. Those alarm records are absolutely useless, and the whole state's theory that the house is closed and no one can get into it is nonsense.
To this point, the motive attributed to AJ for the murders remained murky. The state sought to show a growing tension between the teenager and his parents. Prosecutor John Jordan presented a series of text messages sent amongst AJ and his parents. Prosecutors showed the jury that Don and Antonio Sr. sent several texts to AJ, calling him a liar, expressing anger that he was smoking in the house, letting his grades slip, and disobeying their rules. To her husband, Don wrote, "AJ is starting to lie. I am so disappointed. He doesn't care about anything. He is a bold-faced liar like I have never seen before." AJ had been kicked out of school due to failing grades. He had broken curfew, been irresponsible with his car, and not taking responsibility. 8 weeks before the murders, AJ wrote to his parents, "I'm not even going to try to say sorry for everything because right now I know it doesn't mean anything to you guys. I know I need a major life change right now." His mother responded, "We gave you all and the best we had. We wanted the best for you. We provided the best education, bought you a great car to celebrate you. We tried to be open with you and what was important to you, and all you do is lie to us, scheme behind our backs, chose to piss on all we tried to do. Beyond disappointed. I will never understand why you are a liar and do not work hard in school. You don't want to be right or do good. I am so heartbroken, but it is what it is." Although some exchanges showed a growing tension between the Armstrongs and their teenage son, others showed the opposite. On occasion, Don and Antonio offered praise to AJ for his efforts. His attorneys argued that his messaging history is not one of a homicidal son, just a regular teenager, flirting with his girlfriend, misbehaving, and having disagreements with his parents.
90 minutes before this happened, he's in bed flirting with his girlfriend, talking about how I love you, how I want to get married. I mean, that's totally inconsistent with someone who's angry, suicidal, homicidal.
The jury heard over 39 hours of testimony. At times, the proceedings were emotional. AJ's former football coach, who was a close friend of Antonio Sr., broke down on the stand while speaking of his affection towards both father and son. AJ himself collapsed with his head in his hands while the court was shown autopsy photos of his parents. AJ did not take the stand in his own defense. Jurors deliberated for over 19 hours over the fate of Antonio Armstrong Jr. Over 3 days while they deliberated, the jury passed multiple notes to the judge, stating that they were hopelessly deadlocked.
It is improbable the jury can reach a verdict, and accordingly, because of that, the court declares a mistrial.
The state did not drop their case against AJ Armstrong after the mistrial. They issued a statement almost immediately of their intention to retry the case.
Did you kill your parents?
No. Never. Never. Being in this situation and just that being a constant reminder that someone would even think that is something that I would do. Like, it's just, like, it hurts. It's frustrating.
The second trial was delayed due to the pandemic and would not commence until 2022. By that time, AJ was 23 years old and had become a father himself. His son, Hendrix, was also given the second name Antonio after both his father and the grandfather that he would never know. His girlfriend, Kate, had stood by him since 2016 and would again take the stand to testify in his defense. There were changes this time around. The security video of the burglars breaking into the Armstrongs' gym after the murders was excluded from evidence. However, AJ's defense had gained support of their theory that it was the other son, Josh Armstrong, that was the shooter. Medical records from the elder son had been obtained and presented to the jury. The records showed that Josh had claimed to have witnessed his parents' murders. His own words placed him in the room that night. To the defense, this was tantamount to a confession. But the prosecution interpreted these statements as nothing more than a symptom of his mental illness.
There were no signs to anyone of mental illness before these murders.
In their interpretation, the murders had served as the trigger for Josh's schizophrenia. He had not been severely mentally ill prior to July 2016. And there was no way these murders were the act of an individual under psychosis. Much of the focus in both trials was placed on the timeline, as pieced together by phone records and the hotly disputed security system reports. The alarm had been set at 9:52 p.m. by Kara. That was an undisputed fact. AJ was active on his cell phone, primarily texting with Kate, until 1:02 a.m., at which point it was placed on a charger, likely in his third-floor bedroom. The phone was lifted from its charger at 1:08 a.m., but not unlocked for use. 1 minute later, the motion detector on the second floor was activated. The phone screen was turned on and off over the next several minutes, giving off ambient light, perhaps to navigate the dark house, argued the prosecution. Don and Antonio were shot with Antonio's gun between this time and the 911 call placed at 1:40 a.m. The only period of time all day that AJ was not active on his cell phone. During that period at 1:25 a.m., the living room motion sensor was activated. It is assumed that this is when the note and gun were left in the kitchen. Between this time and the 911 call, the prosecution speculated AJ was cleaning up the scene and himself. The front door sensor was activated at 1:57 a.m. when AJ disarmed the system to allow law enforcement to enter. Then, as though to prove the accuracy of the sensors, 2 minutes later, the system report also showed the kitchen door opening, exactly in line with when responding officers performed a check of the property. The security system expert called by the prosecution, a man named Tim Rader from the home security company ADT, faced an intense cross-examination by Rick DeToto. The defense team had found what they deemed to be 77 distinct errors in the security report for the house in the month of July 2016 alone. In the period from June to July of the same year, they identified over 120 failures in the system detecting movements, the majority of which they said related to the opening and closing of external doors.
We know what this is. This is a garbage can. The alarm records are that. Garbage. They are garbage.
They further pointed to statements from Kara and others that the garage door would not always completely close. The security panel by this door could nonetheless be armed by using a key fob.
It's about reasonable doubt. Now I'm going to give you a hypothetical. Let's assume that Tim Rader is a doctor. And someone goes to Dr. Rader, the ADT guy, and says, "Doctor, I have this pain in my back." The doctor does tests. He has you meet with other people. And the day comes and Dr. Rader calls you and says, "Come on in. I need to talk to you. You have a cancer mass on your spine. If you don't have surgery, you're going to die. If you do have surgery, you could be paralyzed for the rest of your life." I think we'd all agree that that's a serious decision, much like deciding life in prison. And you say, "Doctor, thank you. I'm devastated by this. I'm going to get a second opinion." And you get all of Dr. Rader's tests and everything he did, and you take it to another doctor. The doctor says, "Let me get back to you. I'm going to review these." The doctor calls you back and says, "Sir, ma'am, I've looked through all these records, and there's at least 77 errors in those records. I've also found out that Dr. Rader State failed to talk to anybody that you talked to about food poisoning. There's some notes in here that say you could have food poisoning. We need to look at it. They should ask the patient what he had to eat, what he or she had to drink. Dr. Rader ignored that. And the second doctor says, look, I just think you had a case of food poisoning. And let me show you all the errors in his records. How many people in here would have that surgery? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Prosecutor, court staff, how many people in here would have that surgery? Why? Sergeant Dagnall didn't even raise his hand. He's sitting right there. Why would you not have that surgery? Because you have a reasonable doubt.
Prosecutor John Jordan argued that AJ had slipped up. At one point on the 911 call, in a barely audible segment played for the jury, AJ complains of a ringing in his ears.
And there's this amazing thing is if you fire a gun without ear protection, something happens to your ears. That wouldn't happen if you're in another room. The whole reason why we have ear protection is there's like a high pitch or a ringing that goes on in your ears. When the dispatcher asked him, do you hear any noises? What does AJ Armstrong say?
Okay, can you hear anything else that's going on?
It's not even like he's talking to her. He's whispering it slowly low to himself. He's saying, it's high pitched in my ears. This one statement is a confession. There's only one reason why you would have a high pitch in your ears is because you just fired a firearm inside of a home.
The state also emphasized what they argued was a foolish and unbelievable story told by AJ. 5 full hours had passed before he told the HPD that he had seen a masked man in the house. On the 16-minute call to 911, he told the operator only that the door to his parents' room was opened a crack. He was telling a story, like one from a movie. All signs seemed to point to AJ as the killer, but just like a movie plot, there was an unlikely twist. It was the one-armed man that did it, argued the prosecution.
So now it's not a crack. Now he's going down the stairs and he sees someone coming, but it's more.
Wait, you physically see somebody? No, I saw him running. Like, I saw him running.
Now he sees someone running. You would think during a 16-minute 911 call, if he really saw someone running, he would have said, ma'am, I saw someone running in my house. Please get here. My sister's down the hallway. Wouldn't he? Wouldn't he have said, someone's here, please? My sister is down the hallway. I see him running that way. But he doesn't do that. But the homicide investigators, if you're the only one in the house, if you're the one that committed murder, you've got to invent somebody. We all know from movies, the one-armed man, that's what this is like.
In the first mistrial in 2019, the jury had deadlocked 8-4. 8 jurors voting to convict, and 4 believed AJ was not guilty. In November 2022, the jury deadlocked again. This time, the numbers were in the reverse, favoring the defense.
Time to free AJ. It's been 6 years. It's been 2 trials. It's been 40, 50 witnesses. It's been probably millions of dollars of expenses by the district attorney's office. It's time to let this young man go. We're absolutely ready.
You're prepared to do this again?
Yes, ma'am. I told you we'll never stop fighting for him.
Speaking to the media afterwards while maintaining their anonymity, a handful of jurors spoke about how difficult the deliberation had been inside the jury room.
He said that he saw someone running down the stairs. It was clearly made up. It was dark. He said he was African American wearing a mask. Well, it was dark. And if it truly was your brother, Josh, wouldn't you recognize his physique?
Again, I did hear everyone saying we believe he did it, but we have doubt.
The state has made clear their intention to try AJ Armstrong for a 3rd time. Jury selection is scheduled for the 24th of February, 2023, with opening statements and testimony expected to commence in later March. The judge in the trial filed an order to change venue. in part due to the scrutiny the case has received in Harris County and how this may impact the delivery of a fair, unbiased jury trial. It's unclear how these pretrial proceedings may impact the timeline. But according to the state of Texas, since July 2016, one fact has seemed certain. Antonio Armstrong Jr. is guilty of murdering his parents. 8 years later, they still need to prove it. That was the story of Antonio Armstrong Jr. and the murder of his parents Dawn and Antonio Sr. Thanks for watching. I'm Kevin. This is Just Thought Lounge, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, and we all know AJ Armstrong Jr. was convicted last week. He's facing, since he caught this charge when he was 16, he is, I think he has to do 40 years before he does have a possibility of parole, but he has to do 40 before he gets the possibility of parole, because when he did this crime, he was a minor. This is a strange case. My thing is, do I think he did it? Yes, I think he did it. But am I adamant that he did it? No. I'm about 75-25 that he did it, because the alarm system wasn't triggered. The gun was still in the house. He definitely lied about seeing somebody in the house. He lied about playing with the gun. The only time that he was not on his phone was during the times that the murder was committed. So yeah, I tend to believe he did it. Now, why he fucking did it, I don't fucking know. I do not know why he did this crime. Like, this is insane. I tend to believe that AJ Armstrong is a psychopath. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying? I don't know. SLK said bros in a jumpsuit or something. I don't know. Look, now I'm gonna say this. This, like you said, if he did it, this nigga good. He good, bro. He good because the nigga ain't had no gunshot residue or no blood spat on him. That nigga been watching CSI Miami, goddamn Matlock, Perry Mason, Columbo, Law and Order. That nigga did his motherfucking homework. But why he did it, I don't know. Maybe the brother could have did it. But if the brother did it, then why did the alarm system not go off? I don't know. I see why he had 2 mistrials, and I also see why it was hard for them to convict him. Do I think he gonna come back on appeal? I don't know. This is an interesting case though, and he was just convicted last week. I just saw this case and it was very interesting to me, and I just thought that I'd share it with you guys and we go over it with you guys. This nigga good though, bro. How that nigga got that gunshot residue off of him, boy? I need to know that. I got to know. In case I gotta do a look. No, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to do no shit like that. Knock on wood. Nope. I'm a civilian. I'm like LBG, Butta, and goddamn Trenches News. I'm a civilian. Fuck all that shit. Hey y'all, but listen. Hit that like button. Listen, if you guys want to be a member of the Squiddy, man, go to the homepage and hit join and become a member. It's only $3 or $4 a month. You know, that's a way to support the channel without, always having to, put a donation or a cash app or something like that. Maybe you feel like just paying $2 or $3 every month and support the game like that, man. I appreciate that, man. I really would appreciate that, man. Also, man, let me go look at my motherfucking Instagram because I don't be on Instagram like that. But y'all made me get back on Instagram. I'm gonna see what my Instagram is. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, go subscribe to my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. It's MeritaBoy1, MERITABOY1, MERITABOY1. That's MeritaBoy1 on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll follow back. Just hit me with a little message. Say, yo, Merita, this da-da-da-da-da from YouTube. And then I'll follow you back. You know what I'm saying? So, one hand wash the other, man. Go subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. What else? Please subscribe to the channel, man. I've been paying attention. I know a lot of you guys that watch the content ain't subscribed. Man, please subscribe to the channel, man. I would appreciate it, man. I really would appreciate it. Also, once you subscribe, become a member. You know, I'm gonna pull you up on the panel. You can share your, you know what I mean, your input on certain situations. I just need to know that you're invested in the channel before I pull you up on the panel, because you know a lot of times people want to come up on the panel and talk their shit and get their shit off, but they ain't invested in it. They ain't invested. They ain't part of the team. You know what I'm saying? So if you like the content, you like how I be talking, you like my point of view, and you wanna sometimes come up and share your opinion, man. You know, subscribe. Turn on all post notifications. Also, join, become a member, you know what I'm saying, of the Squiddy. And I will acknowledge you, and I'll put you up on the panel sometime. You can share your opinion. Shout out to Dre Jones for coming up on the panel and sharing his opinion. I appreciate you, Dre. Shout out to SLK Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to It's Ashley. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. That's my guy. Shout out to Sante Honor. Shout out to Lil Kel's Truth Movement. Shout out to Nephew for real. That's my guy. That's my guy. Y'all shout Nephew for real. Hey man, let me tell y'all something. Nephew is a very talented artist. If y'all don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to lay around, listen, and watch out for Nephew, man. Nephew, he very, 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 very talented. Very talented. Very talented. Shout out to Kel 1K. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka Chick 1K. Shout out to Slick Puller, my main man, Puller Talk Real Slick. Shout out to Angie Baby. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out Nay Said It. That's my girl, Nay Said It. I like her name. Shout out to Aluma Negro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, Aluma Negro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Camille Kimball. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I'm trying to get y'all shots out. You know what I'm saying? I got some more videos coming today, dog. Y'all, I'm gonna be editing when I get on my lunch break. I'm gonna post those videos. Y'all gonna like them. I got one on Hot Boy Turk, zesty ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Clean Anthony. Shout out to Havos Locos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to who else? Shout out to Jason Follower of Christ. I appreciate you. Shout out to Mr. 36. You already know what it is, Mr. 36. I appreciate you, gang. Who else? Shout out to Q Ball. Yo, what's up, Q Ball? Appreciate you. Shout out to Kenny Presto. Kenny Presto, that's home team right there. I knew Kenny since he was a little bitty boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I know his mama. You know what I'm saying? Sisters. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kenny. Who else? I think that's about it, y'all. Shout out to Yellow Diamond. I appreciate the Yellow Diamond, my Dominican sister. Que my name. Who else? Shout out to Hines the 16th. Appreciate you. So yeah, guys. I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. SLK say facts, the alarm, and no one heard the shit. Exactly, man. This nigga the tippy toe bandit. But why this nigga killed his parents, bro? I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't trying to like, you know, but that nigga mama so looked good, boy. God damn, he had a nice looking mama, boy. I mean, for real. Like he had a nice looking family. They looked like they was living the American dream. Oh yeah, okay. So when I get home, when I come go live again, we'll talk about the 2-year-old found dead. I just saw that too. Yeah, that was fucked up, man. I think the daddy, they say it had something to do with the daddy, right? It was the daddy. Yeah, I think I seen they were talking about that. Yeah, a 2-year-old boy. Yeah, they found the dead. Yeah, man, these people weird as fuck, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh shit, yo. Man, god damn. Man, but like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Turn on all post notifications. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm finna get out of here. Y'all know I got tree job. So when I get off one job tonight, I'm going to the next job. You know, I'm hustling, man. I'm grinding. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that bread. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the dad. Yeah, okay, SLK. I know what you're talking about. I'll go over it. I might do a video on that today because I can do videos from my phone now. Listen, I know how to edit. Shout out to my boy, Music 101 for showing me how to, you know what I'm saying, get my editing skills and shit up. You know what I'm saying? I always like to give credit where credit is due, man. You know what I'm saying? You running the good people that help you out, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't care about you, you know, getting them shots out, but I just like to let people know that I appreciate them. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm gonna be editing some of these videos on my lunch break. I already got them kind of queued up. I just got to edit them, put the voiceover on them. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see your boy know how to do the voiceovers and shit now. So y'all just chill, just lay around for it. These content, it's gonna get better and better and better and better and better. What did it say? Illuminarigo said a little girl lost her head looking out the school bus when they passed. Stop the bullshit. Oh, I gotta check that one out, Illuminarigo. Good alley-oop, homeboy. We gonna go over that one now. I'm finna motherfucking put that one in my notes right now. Damn, that's fucked up. Damn, dog. Now that's fucked up there. That's fucked up there. I'm finna write that my notes. Appreciate that, Illuminegro. I'm writing that down right now. Yeah, I just say it out. Okay, appreciate it, guys. Hey man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys rocking with me for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I just hope y'all enjoyed the live club. We covered a lot of content, man. It was fun. That's kind of like gonna be my new format. We're gonna go over a lot of topics. Some of them faster than others. That way we can cover a lot of ground. You know what I'm saying? And talk about a lot of different things, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Like, share, subscribe, and give me a comment on the video, man. Let me know about any of the topics that we went over today, and I promise I'll get back with you in the comment section and share my opinion on them. Let me know how y'all feel about AJ Armstrong, how y'all feel about FBG Butta dropping the FBG off his name and be saying he's a civilian now. Did a Yungeen snitch? What about, I don't care. Y'all can talk, women, if y'all want to talk about that tall salad shit, but I don't give a fuck about that shit, really. That's some other shit. But if y'all want to talk about whether Aiden Ross played Charleston White or tried to use Charleston White for content, jump in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel. Y'all have a good day, man.